Alright, before it starts cycling into the opening again, let's begin this thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, so some small stuff is finished in this thing. Like the goddamn Puyo Puyo, or rather not Puyo Puyo Tetris. Pom Pom is done. The card game is done. Rufus was an ass to beat. I'll say that. And yeah, time to do some more minigames.
Sporting stone activated.
Okay, let's begin with this thing. That's a small little warm up. So, so then, 3 days after Project Tearfing's last battle simulation, Rean made his way to the development set upon receiving an update from Instructor Makarov. Alright, so according to the instructor, we should be just about ready to go. Oh god. Rean, what's up? Uncle Makarov called you over, right? Yep, looks like you already know what's going on. That I do. Oh god. I was asking to get some parts last time, but I didn't have the time. Now though, you won't be able to get rid of me. I'm down to get the show on the road, oh boy. Let's wait for the others a bit before diving right in. Oh god, no. Hey, Miss Mint, we're here to give you a wee bit of help. Wait, huh? People have been coming in and out here a lot these days. So just where are Professor Schmidt, Instructor Makarov, and George? Yeah, I wonder what they're up to. What the? Oh god, now it really has that, it really has that polish of Valimar on it. Hi Zero, how are you doing? Hey, what's up, Rean? I thought you might be surprised. Definitely, this is the new model. Yup, drink it in, here's the Tearfing S, and it's all yours. Ah, Makarov. Wait, what? Really? Sure is. This version was tuned specifically to the data you provided from the last test. It's been modified to match all your habits and quirks, downside being it makes it nearly impossible for anyone else to pilot. Though that also means you should find its output and responsiveness to be better than any soldat you've ever piloted before. A prototype tailored just for me? I don't even know what to say. Today you had your first MC lesson? Alright. Good. Good to hear. Also wait, MC? As in what? Oh, motorcycle lesson. Right. Well, as long as the veteran is playing along, I guess. Those are gonna be always fine. But good to hear. Was it awkward to get used to a motorcycle, or did you ride one before? If you're gonna thank someone, you can start with me. I helped him make it. Though I did almost delete all of the data at one point, but let's not talk about that. I know she is a top engineer, but can really not someone look over her shoulder the entire time? She's gonna make the atom bomb and she's gonna detonate it at the same time. First time? Okay. Was it awkward to get used to it, or was it just like, eh? Bint, I'm begging you to keep your hands away from the console from now on. Some things never change. Still not used to it? That will come with time. So I'm guessing we'll be gathering more battle data. Yes, but you won't be sparring with myself and Fee this time, to be precise. In fact, I believe your guests should be just about done gearing up. Oh god. Oh! I suppose this is the best we can do on such short notice. You had better push these models to their limits. I'm expecting good data. Of course, I'm happy to help. Oh god, these two! Pattern C should have made... Oh yeah, oh fucking hell, his paint shop is blue. Of course. Okay, yeah, that's important, as long as it's fun for you. Mind tuning it up for a little indoor scrap? You've got it, just give me a sec. Wait, Gaius? Crow? In the flesh. Good seeing you, by the way. We've also been helping with the tier thing. I suppose that means we'll be opponents. Seriously, would a little warning have been too much to ask for? You could have at least said hi if you've been here the whole time. Sorry about that. I just arrived back in town a little while ago myself. I've had to fly all over Erebonia lately as part of my responsibilities as a traveling priest. Though that did allow me the opportunity to do some soldat training with Brigadier General Bardius the other day. I tried controlling it like I was riding a horse, but the Brigadier General defeated me easily. My unit ended up overheating. Something similar happened to you recently from what I've heard. I think that's why I was invited to join the project. That makes sense. Still, I bet that also means you had a high ceiling. I can only imagine how good you'll be if Brigadier General Bardius trained you. Maybe. This will be my first time fighting in the simulator, so go easy on me. I think you can guess why they asked me to join. Probably has something to do with me being Ordine's Awakener. Yes, and something to do with the fact that they also painted the thing blue, like Ordine, That unit back there is the Tierfing X, my very own custom model. Of course it is. Of course he's gonna get a custom model. Why wouldn't he get a custom one, right? All Awakeners are gonna get their own soldats, aren't they? Fuck's sake. So yours probably controls just as Ordine did. That should present a pretty tough challenge. But wait, it's not like they can throw together a custom unit like that in a few hours, right? You got me. I've become clean. I've been scheming this for a while just to see the look on your face. Oh god, of course you were. And let me tell you, it hasn't been easy sneaking around here without your crow senses going off. But it was totally worth it. We got you good. Yeah, I'll say. I never suspected a thing. Can't let your guard down around them. Sorry for keeping things under wraps. All that really matters though is that we collect data from the X-Awakeners to help finish the Tierfing. So how about it? Up for getting your hands dirty again for the cause? You bet. I've got some personal business to take care of in the near future, so I don't mind letting off a little steam beforehand. Let's get this party started, boys. Time to knock Project Tierfing right on its ass. Yeah. I'm ready when you are. I hope you don't mind us spectating. So, big question. Is the thing gonna actually control differently? Because it was very, very rigid last time.
Boot process complete. Beginning inspection. How's the Tierfing S treating you, Reen?
It feels great to me. I can't wait to put it through its paces and see just how far I can push it.
That's exactly what I like to hear.
Okay. Trying to remember controls. Right, that's the slide.
There!
Ow, ow, ow. Don't die in the tutorial. Okay, still controls weirdly. This thing is too low on the ground.
There! There! I can still fight.
Can you? You're almost dead.
Shit! 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 There!
Ow, ow, ow. Stop. Isn't there a lock on? Trying to remember shit, Jesus Christ. Stop it.
There! Shit!
That was a lock on. Oh.
Shit!
Move.
Shit!
Okay.
All right, let's get this started.
Oh boy. Can I heal? Please? Probably not. I'm so dead.
Don't go thinking that unit is complete. At least, not until it's faced the pinnacle of Nord spearmanship.
I'm about to die.
Looking forward to it. Hit me with everything you've got, Gaius.
Oh,
Let's
God.
go.
That sound. Okay. Do something. Oh, jeez. Dead.
everyone.
Okay.
Boot process complete. Because
It feels like
that's exactly.
Yeah, it's very stiff. I get it that they're experimenting with something new because the combat for the mechs before was it was turn-based. It was simply turn-based combat. It was its own thing with the weak points and everything, but this is very stiff.
There!
And it actually makes me wonder, would it be...
There!
If this was Valimar, would it be as stiff as it is right now? Because Valimar was very, very much more mobile than your regular units.
There!
Considering he was a Divine Knight and everything.
There!
Ow, 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 bullets. Jesus Christ.
There!
Okay, got him. Still gonna immediately die to Gaius the moment he pops up. Okay.
All right.
Threatened.
Don't go. Let's go.
I can still fight. There!
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Oh no, are you gonna make the sound every time?
I won't let you!
Holy
Sorry,
shit.
everyone.
Yeah, Gaius doesn't play around. Okay, so he has 2
Loot
attacks.
process complete. Beginning.
Feels
Yeah.
There!
I mean, this is a turn-based game in its core, you know? The Legend of Heroes games never had absolutely crazy-looking graphics. The engines for this game were always, I think, I don't know for the older games, but the engine that they used for Cold Steel and moving onward was always a in-house built engine for their own games.
There! 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 There!
Okay. Reload the sucker.
There!
Oof! Oof!
All right.
I wish they would have kept the mechs still on turn-based combat like
Don't
before.
go. Let's go.
I won't let you!
I mean, I can cheese this. The time is gonna be shit.
Fool! Fool! There!
Asshole pushed me away. What the hell is the reach on that spear? I get it, it's a spear, buddy, but holy crap.
Fool! There! I won't let you! Fool! Fool!
I can still fight.
Move. Move. Move the fuck away. That spear has reach.
Fool! There! I won't let you!
Okay.
I won't let you!
Still not good enough.
Okay, where's Crow? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You fought as admirably as I expected you would, Reen.
Sure.
But the real battle's only just begun.
I have half health left and there's Crow. Oh boy.
There you are, Crow. I can tell you're ready for a fight.
I am.
Yep, I've already taken her out for plenty of test drives. I've gotta say, this setup's got me feeling like I'm right back at home again. But enough reminiscing. What do you say we see who's got a better handle on their unit? And don't hold back on me.
Can you hold back a
Wouldn't
bit?
dream of it. Let
Okay. Holy fuck! Okay. I had a feeling. I had a feeling he's gonna be an asshole.
There!
Sucker!
There!
Sucker!
I mean, this kind of works.
Eat this! Fool! There! I can still fight.
Oh! Okay, okay.
Eat this!
Sorry. Oh, he's an asshole. I knew it. I knew he's gonna be an asshole. Oh no!
It feels like
That's exactly.
There's no checkpoint.
there!
Oh god.
There! 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 Fool!
Oh boy, this is gonna suck.
There! Sam! Sam! Sam!
I hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
There! There! Sam! There!
Ow! Stop it.
Sam! There! Sam!
Oh, okay.
All right.
Now to deal with him.
Don't go.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I won't let you! Fool! There!
Move away. Land a couple of shots.
Fool! There! Sam!
Ow.
Fool! There!
I can still fight.
Okay. Still gonna suck.
Still
Okay.
not good enough.
Still gonna suck. Gonna absolutely suck.
You fought as admirably as I, but
Sure.
There you... I can...
Yep, I've already taken her out for that, but
Eat this! I can still fight.
Okay.
There!
Okay, got 2 hits in.
Sam!
Okay, need stamina. Move away. Move away. Move away.
Eat this! Sam!
not going down that easy.
Okay, that's a tactic.
This! Sam!
There we go. Jesus.
Finish!
Fucking finisher.
Screwed up. Damn, you got me real good there. Can't complain though. It's been a while since I had this much fun.
Mission complete.
Good
Okay.
job out there, Ree.
It always takes so long to get used to. These things move. These things move like you think a robot would move. Very rigid. Okay. Wow, my palms are all sweaty from gripping the edge of my seat. Uh-huh. Same. That was unlike any soldat fight I've ever seen. Thanks. Good job, boys. The data's excellent. I really owe ya. The final adjustments are going to be done in no time now. That's great. I'm glad we could help. Never feels good to take an L, but at least the data should be useful. I'd like to think the battle was beneficial for all of us. Hey Mint, give me a hand with adjusting the actuator. We gotta wrap this up and present today. No time to waste. You got it, boss. Seems like they're finally in the home stretch. It's good to see. Well, we've come this far. We may as well pitch in to help with the finishing touches. Yeah, I guess. A few extra pairs of hands never hurt anyone. Let us know if there's anything anywhere we can be of help, instructor. Don't mind if I do. I'm sort of pressed for time, so I'll take all the help I can get. Talk about a group effort. I better lend a hand myself. Aww. It wasn't the same as piloting Valimar, but something did feel familiar about it. Yeah, he brought it up during the whole scene in Nord as well, that he's happy that he's back? How would that work? They literally dissolved into nothing. I mean, if that thing speaks up and addresses him as Reen, and it's actually Valimar in some kind of regard, I'm gonna cry like a bitch. I will not even lie about that. I'm gonna break down and I'm gonna cry. It would seem you've gathered the last batch of data you need. It's about time. Yeah, things should be smooth sailing from here. I had a peek at the results. They look pretty promising. I can only imagine how impressive they'll be after the final adjustments. So what do you think, Professor? Is this worth you being Instructor Makarov's capstone project? I'm not the one who should be answering that. What do you think of it, Schwarzer? Me? Well, I can't deny there's something special about piloting a Tyrfing S. It's not like Valimar, but the controls still somehow felt familiar. It was as if the Tyrfing understood exactly what I was looking for in a soldat. If I had to sum it up in one evaluation, I would say that despite being incapable of moving on its own, the Tyrfing's precision in executing its pilot's movements make it a great ally for any soldier or martial artist. A passing grade, in other words. I'd say so, yeah. Well, that's a relief. Apparently Professor Schmidt was planning to use your feedback to decide whether it was an acceptable capstone project all along. You were? It would be foolish to ignore the input from an Awakener. Developing a Panzer soldat from scratch can take even a genius engineer 2 or more years. Makarov chose to ignore my first disciple's work and go in it on his own. This project was never about achieving a certain threshold of performance, but rather him demonstrating his abilities. He managed to complete the project without having to rely on Franz's legacy, the man who once overshadowed him. Or rather, he soon will. Makarov seems keen on keeping us waiting a few more hours for the final results. Doesn't he know how busy I am? At least it sounds like he's already made up his mind to approve it. There you have it. All that's left now is lending a hand where he needs us and trying not to get in his way. What in the... Oh. What is that thing? Amazing. Did you develop a brand new model? Damn. You couldn't let us in on the fun. Yeah, Instructor, I can't believe you'd keep something like this a secret. Guess the cat's out of the bag now. I think that's for the best. Now they can all pitch in. The Tyrfing S. Does the S stand for sexy? Oh my god. Never stops. The thirst never stops. It's just as impressive looking as its pilot. Mm-hmm. This is a research building. Please control yourself. Thank you. I heard something about it from the principal, but this is beyond anything I imagined. I'm more interested in this terminal you've been using to crunch the data. I saw that simulator, eh? It was like a good time. Hands off the terminal. We'll let you kids in here anyway. There's confidential property in here. Mint, whatever you do, don't you dare trip the power while we're backing up the data. It'll corrupt everything, got it? Stay away from that power cord. Oh, come on, Uncle Makarov. Even I'm not that clumsy. Mint, isn't that the power button your finger is hovering over? Oh god. You can't take your eyes off of this girl. Get out! Get out! Get out! You're in the way! It's starting to feel like a party in here. Yeah, seriously. But hey, this is the Thor's way of doing things. Stumbling over shit. Makarov officially presented his capstone project shortly after. Once it was given Professor Schmidt. What is this sentence? Who typed this sentence out? Once it was viewed by Professor I don't know. This sentence is busted. Once it was given, Professor Schmidt gave his stamp of approval. Whatever. Makarov heard of saying there was somewhere he had to be. But that's a story for another day. Is there gonna be another one? Ooh, Lion King. Mufasa! Okay.
Sporting stone activated.
Okay, that's done for now. But I think there's gonna be one more. All of these seem to have like 3 parts to them. Okay. Fucking Beach Wake, eh? I have more tickets for that, but that's gonna be for another day. Okay, let me see how absolutely batshit insane hard mode of this thing is.
It's time to play. If you dare.
It's not even called hard mode, it's just called brutal. Oh god. What are you gonna ask me? The eye color of people?
May destiny guide you.
Uh-huh. Ellie works as Speaker McDowell's secretary, but she also happens to be his beloved granddaughter. What is her mother's name? Oh, fuck. Diana? Yes, okay.
Well done.
The name of Ellie's father and Diana's husband is Ryan. Which of these is a bar located in the Empire? The Seagull, Ash Tree Inn, Weathercock? A bar. The Seagull? Oh, in the Empire, never mind. I was thinking just bar. Okay.
Have you got it?
Ash may appear rough on the surface, but he actually possesses a good true heart. What is his birth name? Oh my god. You think I'm gonna remember that? What is his birth name? It's not Joshua. Johan? Okay, good.
Well done.
It's definitely not Leve. That's someone completely different. Rest in peace, buddy. Joshua, definitely not. That's a character already. Yeah, okay. How wonderful that he was able to find such a loving mother in Raquel. Yes.
Have you
Prince
got it?
Oliver may come across as something of a bumbling fool, but he's as clever as they come. What is his birth mother's name? Oh, for fuck's sake. This is my Achilles heel. Names. Priscilla. No. Ariel?
Oh, no.
I guess.
Next.
Class 7 performs on stage during Trails of Cold Steel School Festival. What is the name of their final song? I swear? Okay.
Our game is done.
Our game is done. Challenge again.
Then
Need to learn the
we'll
questions.
begin.
Fuck if I remember names. Which of these is a lake located in Crossbell? In Crossbell. Wait. Elm? Okay,
Oh.
never mind. Fuck. What is the name of the town Group A visited during their field study in Trails of Cold? Celtic. Okay, that one I at least
Well
remember.
done.
Known for its robust grand market held year-round, Celtic is the perfect place for trading all manner of goods. Rest in
Have
peace,
you
Mayor.
got it?
Meg Byrne is the overlord of the Beyond, and his true name is Meraku Baldu. Fill in the missing part. Oh, fuck me again. Yeah, this is gonna be my Achilles heel. I cannot remember names for shit. I'm literally guessing. Wrong.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Next.
Marquise Rogner's daughter Angelica is as sweet on the ladies as she was hard on her uncle when he served as a director of the Rhineford Company. What is his name?
Our game is.
You are.
May destiny guide.
Of course, Hardmod had to be guest names. The one thing I cannot do. Machias is an inspector with an indomitable spirit. What is the name of, oh, fuck's sake, of his late cousin who he adored? This one I should remember, but I don't. Okay.
Oh.
It was nice to discover that Elsa's fiancé was a decent man after all. Yeah,
Next.
that is true, however. Patrick is Reen's rival from his days at Thor's. What is his full name? Oh, for fuck's sake. It is High Arms, but, T? Okay.
Correct.
He has two older brothers. The first son is Ryan, and the second is Alex.
Next.
Ash may appear rough. Johan.
Well done. Next.
What is the name of the crafted branch? What is the name of the crafted branch campus student Freddy unleashes? What? Okay, I pretty much just guessed that one.
Correct.
Armor piercing thrust. Okay. He's apparently come up with all sorts of ways to ensure the flavor of his game remains fresh. Good for him.
Next.
The playful Princess Alfin, adored by the people of Erebonia, once teased Elise with a gift from a certain brand. What brand was that? Oh my god. Sage? Okay, I guessed.
Correct.
Mariage Cross specializes in bold and sexy undergarments for women. I wonder if it's a favorite brand of Her Highness, probably. How many chapters does Red Moon Rose have? Oh my... 14?
Correct.
The story has the most text of any novel in the Trails of Cold Steel arc? Really?
Next.
The newest addition to the Bright family is an ex-enforcer and genius named Ren. What is her birth name? Rennie? Remy? Rennie, okay.
Well done.
Though she has been through much in her young life, she finally seems to have found the happiness she deserves.
Next.
Yeah, that is nice. What is the color of Michelin Wonderland's Michette's ribbon? Pink? Oh, yellow?
Incorrect.
Oh, right, she is pink.
Next.
Doesn't matter, but...
Oh.
Well, I got something. Pick
Have
something.
you got it? Our game is
Okay, I
done.
thought I hit the right one. Okay, do that again.
May destiny guide you.
Wanna see if anything happens at the end. Dracos the Lionheart was the Emperor of Erebonia. 75th? No, 73rd, okay.
Oh.
The term Railway Military Police is shortened to RMP. What is Heimdall Military Police shortened to? I know it's not... It can't be just HMP, right? I don't remember it, but... It is?
Oh, no.
Okay. Trick question?
Have you got it?
Marquise Rognar's daughter Angelica is a sweet... Yeah, okay. What was it again? That one.
Correct.
Oh.
Next.
I skipped over that. The mild-mannered black rabbit Altina has a sleek combat shell named Claim whatever. What is her model number? Oh, fuck's sake. 73? 74.
Oh.
God, this
Have
is
you got
very...
it? Our
Doesn't
game
matter. Doesn't matter. I was out of time
May
anyway.
destiny.
Jesus Christ, those are super specific questions. Ariel?
Correct.
Prince Oliver based his other name off of his mother, Ariel Lenheim, who grew up in Ulster. What is the name of the town Group A with the Celtic?
Correct.
Next one.
Have you got it?
McBurn, wrong, fuck.
Oh.
Keep going
Next.
for the other name. How many chapters? That was 14?
Oh. Have you got it?
What is the name of his cousin? That was I just pressed that. Elsa.
Oh.
The Creeping Squad is a bounty in Trails of Cold Steel 4. How many fights must be fought in a row? Oh, for fuck's sake. 3? No, 4, okay.
Oh.
Jesus Christ, what are you asking? Which person was born into a barony? Into a barony? Margarita? Yes, okay.
Correct.
House Dresden is a distinguished family known for the Grand Maiden, a woman of unparalleled beauty who married into the imperial family.
Have
name
you
of-
got it?
Remiferia's prince is Albert von... Why is it names? Why is Hardmore names? Barkhorn? No.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Next.
This one.
Oh.
That was 74.
Correct.
73 is Milliam, yeah.
Have you got it?
Time up.
Our game. May destiny.
Yeah, may destiny guide us. Ariel.
Correct. Next.
Tova, the instructor of Class 9's military finance, may be tiny, but she shoulders big responsibilities exceedingly well. What precious keepsake from her grandfather does she continue to hold on to? A telescope.
Oh.
President Tova's grandfather was a well-known astronomer who worked as a curator at the Imperial Museum. Yep.
Next.
For fuck's sake!
Oh. Have you got it?
The name of Reverie is Prince Albert from... what was it again? Fuck.
Incorrect.
It's the other person.
Next.
Ash may appear rough on the surface, yeah. Johan.
Well done.
Goddamn names. Why is it names?
Have you got it?
What is the name of the creepy snow sheep's leader in Ymir during Trails of Cold Steel 2? What the fuck? The leader? The boss? The king? The CEO? The leader? The boss. Okay.
Incorrect.
Elsa.
Oh,
Okay.
have you got it?
The Noblewoman Musée is known for an elegant yet lascivious manner of speaking. Now, what is her father's name? Oh my god. Alfred? Okay.
Well done.
The other names belong to Marquise Willem Ballad, Duke Croyer Cayenne. Is it pronounced Croy? Whatever. And Count Theodore Egret. Egret.
Have you got it?
What? That was a new one. Jesus
Our
Christ.
game. May destiny guide you.
Why did the last challenge have to be names? HMP?
Oh,
This question felt a smidge more difficult before. How curious. Why would you say that? This question felt a smidge more difficult before. How curious. What? Stop breaking
Have
the
you
fourth
got
wall. What was this again? 4 fights? Yes.
oh,
A bit excessive, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Agree. What is the first name of the Calvert Public's former president and rocksmith? Samuel? Yes.
well done.
I've heard talk that he's quite the tactician. I'm very curious what direction Calvert will take with its newest president. We will see that in
Have
the
you
next
got
game.
it?
McBurn is the overlord. Oh my god. That I almost pressed the wrong thing again.
Correct.
Won't it be fun when he recovers his memories in full? Oh, it will be surely fun.
Have you got it?
Okay, Rebeferia, so Bartholomeus.
Well done.
Have you perchance met the prince's niece? She appears in Trails at Sunrise, otherwise known as Akatsuki no Kiseki. Trails at Sunrise? Is it a mobile game that they had running for a while? Okay, anyway. The mild-mannered back rabbit Altina, yeah, blah blah, she is 74.
Well done. Have you got it?
Machias, that's Elsa.
Correct. Next.
What is the name of the town group A? That was Celtic.
Correct. Next.
Which of these is a bar located in the Empire? That's the Battercock,
Well done.
the Eagle, and the Ash Tree Inn are in Crossbell, while Kingfisher Inn is located in Liberal's Bose region. Patrick is Reen's rival from Days of Thirst. What is his full name? Oh fuck, what was that again with T? T High Arms.
Clever soul. Oh, why don't we
Class 7 performs
continue?
on stage, I swear.
Correct.
President Toa once sang Cry for Me, Cry for You, while Seize the Day is from a game called Tokyo Xanadu. Right.
Next.
The name of the Liberal's crown princess is Claudia von Auslese.
Oh.
Like the royal Arnor family, their bloodline has been prominent since the times of the ancient Zemurian civilization.
Next.
The newest addition to the Bright family is an excellent force and ingenious named Rennie.
Well done.
Which person was born into a barony? Margarita?
Well done.
Okay. Final one. How many
Have you
chapters? That was 14. Hey, 15 out of
Well
15.
done. Inconceivable. A perfect score. Not even fate itself could stop you.
I can live with this. Nope.
Farewell. I await your next visit.
Dazzling Odin gem. Ooh. Jesus. Okay. Just wanna quickly check the quartzes that I got. True Impenetrable Shield. Lacrest Earth Pulse and Adamantine Shield on it. Huge boost to defense, arts, HP. Very nice. Cerulean Cannon UR. Burn 100%. Pretty offensive, of course. Lion King. Damage dealt increases with less enemies present. Maximum 30 plus 35%. 300 strength on it. Being the Beast has to be a thing, always and forever. Forta UR, okay. True Revolution. Deal bonus damage to low-level enemies. Okay, right. True Holy Bell. Cross Crusade on it. ATS 160, Space Arts damage plus 40%. Okay. 7 Caliber UR. Summon, strength and ATS. Okay, that's for the all-rounders. Gonna have to remember this one. I am not sure I have anyone currently built with space arts. But I'll have to remember that. Dazzling Odin Gem. Saintly Force and Crescent Mirror on it. Also for kind of an all-rounder. Automatically analyzes defeated enemies. Ah. Okay. 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 Before I go to...
we could fish here.
I've already fished there. Shut up. Before I continue with that, I do have the Magical Girls minigame still left for the final one, but
Rendering browsing interface.
I need to do one of these now. There are 4 left, Jesus Christ. Alright, Wishes of a Witch. Let's see. Back to the Hexen clan. Oh, he, huh? Who? Wait for me? What was that flapping? This is why I told you not to run. Master, come quick.
Oh, what's all the fuss?
Oh, is that Rosalia's master?
Oh, you poor thing, you've grazed your knee.
It hurts, Mommy.
Or is that Rosalia? No, that's not Rosalia, right?
Make it go away with your magic.
Or no, it is. This is Emma's voice.
Mommy knows just the spell for this. Pain,
Or
pain,
actually,
go away.
her mother, not Rosalia.
Huh? That's not magic, Master.
And that is Vita. Okay. So Vita, Emma, a very young Emma, and Emma's mother?
Oh, maybe not, but it works just like it. Pain, pain, go away.
You're silly, Mommy.
And once more for good measure, go away.
Okay, so this is from Emma's perspective, I'm gonna guess. I spent my early years in an ordinary town. My mother was from a remote region, but moved there after marrying my father. Okay, yeah, so that was her mother. And although he died not long after I was born, my mother chose to remain there, and we lived as a happy family of 2. Of course, given my tender age, I understood little of the situation. I had no way of knowing where my mother was born either. All I've ever concerned myself with was the two of us and the elder cousin who came to play every so often. They were my world. Yet, with all halcyon days, they were not destined to last. That's Rosalia. What did you just say? I said that Isola won't be coming back again. She's gone somewhere far, far away, too far for any of us to go and pick her up. That can't be... Oh, the text down below is Emma. The text up there was Rosalia. Okay. That can't be true. Mommy would never just leave me. She wouldn't. Aww. I won't tell you not to cry. But considering that her blood flows within you, you have a right to choose the life you want to lead. Come with me to your mother's home, in the village of Erin. Celine? Meet your familiar. She's going to be family to you from now on. Give her a name, Emma. Oh, what a pretty black kitty. A name... What about Celine? Suits me well enough. Nice to meet you, Emma. You're going to become a first-rate witch with me at your side. I won't accept anything less. Nice to meet you too, Celine. I'm gonna be just like Mommy one day. You'll see. That was Grianos. Huh, even Grianos seems to be celebrating. It's been a long time since I last saw Emma this happy. Now we can breathe easier, if only a little. Agreed, it's up to us to watch over her now. I've got Vita, my grandmother, and even Celine at my side now. So it wouldn't be fair for me to complain about being lonely. Aww. Aww. Vita's gone? Celine, I guess? Or still her? Grianos too? And he didn't even try to stop her? That foolish girl. What was she thinking throwing her lot in with the society of all things? I should have seen the signs earlier. How could I have been so blind? I'm always like this, always failing to notice what matters until it's too late. Just forget about her, Emma. She has nothing to do with us anymore. You need to think about... Emma! Damn it, Rose! You idiot! Why did everyone leave me alone? Why? First Mom, then Vita. I wish I was stronger. I wish I was strong enough to fight the urge to cry. Aww. You're not alone? You're now ready to handle the truth, so awaken, my darling daughter. Oh. Oh? Oh, a dream. I remember now. I was cleaning grandmother's room and then... I haven't had that dream in quite a while. The one where I have to relive Vita and my mother leaving... relive Vita and my mother leaving me all over again. But I don't remember the dream ever ending that way before. A late activating spell left by her mother? Is this what I think it is? Wishes of a witch. After the war ended, I traveled across the land with Celine as a wandering witch. We spent several months ensuring that all the spirit veins had returned to normal in the wake of the Great Twilight, and partway through our mission we returned to Erin to report on our progress. but little did we expect what we'd find there. I hope you have a very good explanation for this. You never told me that my mother had another diary. Don't expect me to back you up here, Rose. Emma's got every right to be annoyed. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. You haven't been in Erin for quite some time and you must be tired. Love it. How about I make some of my grandmother? I wasn't trying to hide it from you as much. It's just that it's no ordinary diary, so I put it out of the way where you wouldn't find... In other words, you hid it from me. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'd swear you were a paleontologist with all these skeletons in your closet, woman. A voice I couldn't agree more? Hmm? Oh, Vita, hi. Just teleports in. What up? Vita Clotilde, the Azure Abyss. Vita. Hello, you two. What are you doing here? We've been missing since the war ended. Exactly. Then you just pop up like it's the most natural thing in the world. Well, I wasn't expecting fate to draw me here either. Care to explain how a diary my master wrote during her travels ended up here? We were told that her death was an accident in an unknown location. What are you keeping from us? Very well, I can see there's no getting out of this. This all began 2.5 years ago, not long after you left the village for the academy, Emma. One day, an owl appeared, parcel in tow. Opening it, I found a diary and a brief message saying to give it to you when the time is right. Wait. Witches in the Middle Ages used to communicate using owls. And I saw as familiar was a white owl to boot. Indeed, though hers was not the owl that came to me, I can only assume she gave those items to it just before her passing. Evidently, there was more to her final journey than she told any of us. Because it seems that the pages of that diary will only come to bear the truth when you take it to a specific location. That explains why most of the pages are blank. You couldn't be a bit more precise. A specific place doesn't help us much. I would if I could. I know a little more about all of this than you do. Still, now that I've told you this much, can you honestly say that you wouldn't have become preoccupied with this if you had found out just before banishing the Twilight? Well... Alright, I'll spare you my wrath. This time. Still, I can't believe we happened upon this the moment the Twilight ended. Oh, I'm sure that was no coincidence. I imagine she influenced the laws of causality with her magic so that you would find it when you were ready. She really did go to a lot of work here, but I expect no less from the witch I respect above all others. Hey, I'm right here, you know? So if I can read this, I can finally find out more about my mother. If we can find where we're supposed to take it, at least. This is gonna be like looking for a needle in a haystack. Allow me to save you the trouble? Who is... Oh, right, Sight. Sight has the blue text. A wolf? Sight, long time no see, my comrade. You know, considering that Rosalia can take up human form, I always wondered what he would look like as a human. If he can do it, that is. I don't remember if he was actually asked at any given point. Several hundred years, I believe. I was not aware that you would progress so much physically. Did you have to bring that up? Wait, if you've known our grandmother for that long, then you must be the divine wolf who once watched over the Septarian of Crossbell. Okay. What? things seem to have been unsettled in Crossbell ever since the war ended. Does it relate to why you are outside of it at all?
Indeed. That is one reason I have been traveling around the continent. While on my journey, I happened to find something strange. Something I thought you ought to be informed about.
Such as?
It so happens that a white ruin of some sort appeared in Osgiliath Basin not long ago. Uh-oh! One that appears to be of gnomish origin.
What? Could that be what we're looking for? Perhaps the diary is responsible. Sounds like it's worth looking into, either way. It does, although as much as I'm itching to go straight away, we don't know what might be waiting for us there. We should prepare ourselves before we set off. I shall accompany you after letting the villagers know that I'm leaving. You haven't been here in some time, Vita. You should at least say hello to everyone. I suppose that wouldn't hurt. Once we've made the rounds, we should head for the teleportation circle at the village center. Oh, you're gonna let me walk around? Yes. Oh shit, this is a fucking team. Huh, they're not up there, but they're in here. As probably just companions in the background. What did they equip you with? Gladiator headband? I guess it fits. Holy symbol and blue emblem. Okay. Orange corsage. Really? A strength-based accessory? For her? Speed is fine. Okay. What else do we have? Okay. Whoops. Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense.
I shall go.
You shall go.
I will go.
You will go. I don't think I've ever had the opportunity to use your model to walk around. At least I don't remember. So,
It has been too long since I visited the witch's village.
Then we ought to be showing you around. There is much to see. You come too, Vita. If only to say hello to everyone who's missed you.
No need to twist my arm. I sort of wanted to see if anything's changed.
Alright, let's see. Thompson. So this blue wolf is an old acquaintance of Rose's, huh? I practically jumped out of my skin when you went running by.
My apologies.
And you can talk. Do you have a Rose and Celine sort of deal going on? I'm not from here, so I'm still figuring out how all this magic stuff works. Anyway, welcome to Erin Village. Don't hesitate to give me a holler if there's anything you ever need. The summoning circle came to life and spat out a wolf just a bit ago. Scared the life out of me. Makes sense if he's one of Rose's guests, though. Is anyone else walking around? There is. Aw, leaving already, Emma, but you just got here. Oh, you got Miss Rose with you too, and Miss Vita, and a wolf apparently? Sorry to surprise you, but we've got a little errand to run. Aw, I wish you could take me to see the outside too. Well, apparently you'll soon leave to the outside considering we met you in Heimdall. I've been working hard with Sis. Can I get out for just a little bit? Don't be in such a rush, child. Calm yourself. As I understand it, both you and your sister will soon be done with your training. Really? Did you hear that, Alberio? Alberio? It'll finally be our time to show the world what we can do for real. You've got quite the challenging final exam to pass first, of course. Oh, come on, Miss Rose. Way to get our hopes up. I guess that means we've still got ways to go, huh? Reminds me of Emma when she was their age. Darn it, becoming a wandering witch takes way too much work. Look at it this way though, at least we're almost to our finals, right? Let's crush it, sis. There's an entire massive world out there waiting for us. You're absolutely right. I'll be Reo. Let's get ready for our finals. Oh. Okay, anybody else? All the way over there, huh? Oh no, she's still training the little one. Oh god. Oh, are you heading to the hot springs? Before you go, would you like to see the new talent Loki's been practicing? Uh-huh. Come on, show them the Granny Rose impression we were just practicing. What? And how is that thing supposed to do an impression of me exactly? The curiosity is killing me, but I am a little scared at the same time. Do it. What the? That wolf is practically pulsing with power. It's like a mass of mana with legs. Mr. Wolf, would you like to be my familiar? She's gutsy, I'll give her that.
I'm afraid I'm already under contract as a police dog.
Oh, darn it. I got to you too late.
Oh my god.
A fairy spring. I've seen a few like these in Crossbell.
Is he gonna take a bath if I go in?
I heard they installed a spa in the Uptown district. I'd certainly love to take a dip in this one, though.
Let's. I'm itching to see for myself how much you two have blossomed as grown women.
Grandmother, only creeps say that kind of thing.
Well, she is a creep. She's a creep of culture. Let's go. Probably a scene. Maybe a scene? Nope. Just them sitting in the hot springs. Celine's on a rock next to it.
Just the boost I needed.
But not sight. Actually surprised. Yes, very interesting. Much plot. Very much plot. Some sexy body. Okay, anyway. Is that who I think it is, Rose? What? Oh, wait, why did he react? That's right. He's the one I've spoken of. This is Zeit, an acquaintance from my younger days. I believe it's been a few centuries since last we met.
Just as I thought. This is the divine wolf from your tales. My stars, he's even more splendid in person. I'll have to take note of everything that happens today in the village's records.
Please, I hardly think his appearance is worth that much fuss. I'm quite splendid myself. When I take on my original form, I'll have you know. Yeah. You never let us hear the end of it. You don't have to go and throw a tantrum, you know.
To think I've lived long enough to meet the divine wolf from legends. Old age does have its advantages. Ringo told me so many stories of the outside world when she stayed with me during the Great Twilight. The world is full of surprises even at my ripe old age.
Okay. I don't suppose anybody is in the house, considering this is Rose's house. Unless there is something to interact with. Can I... Where was the room? No, this is the guest room. This is the other guest room. Oh. Yeah, this one. Please go up. All the Mishi memorabilia, of course. Oh my god, so much shit. Really nothing to interact with? There's the penguin. Okay. She has so many snacks in her room, Jesus Christ. Popcorn, chips, everything. Okay. I was wondering who was up in the manor, but I hardly expected it to be you, Vita. You always were one for dropping in unannounced. And now you've got your reasons, but I think it'd do you good to visit a bit more often. From what I hear, Emma has scolded you for abandoning the village enough for all of us, and then some. And we all know how hard you worked to stop the tragedy of the Twilight from spreading. Emma certainly gave me an earful and a half. I can't possibly imagine when or where that cute child from my memories developed such a nasty temper. You can't, Vita? You have no idea why I developed a temper? Well, anyway, I'm grateful for the welcome. Thank you, Lise. By the way, Emma, why don't you bring your friends from Class 7 over more often? Ever since the Twilight ended, we've hardly seen a hide nor hair from them. Right, Rose? We can't exactly call ourselves a hidden village if we constantly have guests coming and going, but you do have a point. Understood. I'll make sure to invite them over soon. Okay, no one's upstairs.
Doing well, my listeners? Misty here, and tonight I'm taking Aubin time on the road. Where? The hometown of yours truly. I'm visiting someone who used to keep me out of trouble.
You have to record your show now? Try not to give hints that'll give us away.
Okay. That was a nice little nod. Right, she's still doing her radio MC thing, but she's now pre-recording it while she's on the road and sending them in. Right. I sensed you had teleported back to the village, but I sure wasn't expecting you to have the gall to show up at my house, Vita. What's that you were messing around with earlier? Recording something? Just a little side job I've picked up. Nothing you need to concern yourself with. It has certainly been a while, Miss Dahlia. We didn't get to talk much last time, but I heard you've got yourself a new pupil. I left the village shortly after Isola passed away, but I learned quite a lot in the short time you had me under your wing. I'm looking forward to seeing what that birdling grows into. I suppose I have you to thank for that. This one actually listens to me, unlike you. It makes things a lot easier. I heard you went into hiding after the Great Twilight, but I see you've just returned. I don't know what brings you here, but try to show up every now and then, yeah? I'll see what I can do. Listen, you may have settled things with Emma and the rest, but I didn't teach you magic just so you could go gallivanting off to goddess knows where. Aw, she's still trying. No signs of monsters in the forest, but I'm sensing something coming from the village. Its mana is almost plenty as roses. Wait, what? Could it be that the source source is staring me right in the face?
My apologies. I didn't mean to startle you.
This wolf is none other than an old friend of mine. He won't gobble you up, rest assured. Good to know. I'm sorry I reacted like that. It was very rude of me. It's amazing how you can already sense such a thing with that crystal ball of yours. Looks like your studies are paying off. I sense an incredible witch in the making. Keep up the hard work. I'm rooting for you. Thanks, Emma. I'm gonna keep practicing every day. had no idea you were a friend of Rose's. Sorry for freaking out. Actually, you do seem pretty fluffy. I kinda wanna pet you. What am I saying? I'm terribly sorry. Master would be so mad if I did such a thing. Anyway, back to practice. No, you can fluff it. He likes that. He actually likes that. He might be a divine wolf, but he likes the pets and the cuddles and the scratchies. He also likes sunbathing. Welcome to... Oh my! If it isn't Vita, welcome home, dear. I'm surprised. I thought I'd come by for a bit. I see you've brought with you quite the guest. I doubt this is just a friendly visit, though. Are you in the middle of something? Yes, I'm afraid we can't stay here for long. We'll need to get moving soon. That being said, we're just here for some preparations. Everyone is perfectly safe. Oh? Anyhow, since you were kind enough to pay us a visit, I can't have you leaving empty-handed. Take this with you. Always important to talk to people. Thank you, Owler. This should come in handy. Think nothing of it, Rose. Taking care of you all is part of my job. Very well then, Emma, Celine, make sure to look after everybody, yes? I'm sure everything will be fine as long as you two are there, but it never hurts to be careful. Leave it to us. Should the duty of protecting the others befall on I, the eldest of this party? You should ask yourself that question, Rose. I believe you already know the answer. The spirit veins are stable and there hasn't been any monster sightings either. Judging by the party you've assembled. However, I'd say something big is happening, no? I'm sure you can take care of it, but be careful, will you? Sure, buddy. It's a joy to see your beautiful smile again, Vita. Have you been to Dahlia's place yet? She'll never admit it, but I just know she'll be over the moon to see you. Oh, we've visited. She was so over the moon. To be fair, she was over the moon. In her own way. Welcome to... Well, if it isn't Vita, paying us a little visit. And you brought a mysterious furry friend with you too. Is something the matter? Oh no, we're just here on a little errand. It's nothing you should worry about, Gandalf. Well, I'll have to take your word for it. You're in a good company and all. If everything's fine and dandy, I'll leave you to it. Take care, okay? Something tells me you're not exactly going on a picnic, though. If everything's fine and dandy, I'll leave you to it. Just take care, okay? Thank you, Gandalf. Okay, that should be everything unless there is someone up in the clearing if I can go there. Nope. Beyond here is just some open lots outside the village. I doubt there's anything there. Okay. Alright, time to teleport. Go to the shrine. Assuming we've got everything we need, let's go. I love the fact that these two have staffs and then there is Vita with her fan. We use long-range teleportation magic to jump to the Osgiliath Basin. And this is what we found there. How does this one look? Supposed to be... Oh! Still looks the same. Just white. Oh, more white than usual. Well, this looks like the place. This must be where Isola hid the truth. I certainly can't imagine a new spirit shrine showing up right now to be more coincidence. Oh! Mom's diary, it's reacting to the shrine. Isola must have created it with her magic. So she really did plan for this place to appear as soon as that diary was found. An elaborate undertaking, to say the least, and so very in character for Isola.
You have our thanks for telling us about this site. Not at all. It was no imposition. The rest is in your capable hands. I know little about what is happening, but I wish you well. Now I shall take my leave.
No, stay! You... and he's gone.
He's changed, that one. I never would have pictured him helping others more than absolutely necessary. For a holy beast, he seems awfully devoted to liberating Crossbell. He and his people have been to Gehenna and back, by all accounts. I expect as much after all that. Well, Emma, found your nerve? Of course, we're going inside. I can't pass up on an opportunity to finally learn what happened to my mother. No matter how solemn the truth might be. Oh, honestly...
Oh.
I've never met this Isola person you're all talking about, so I don't have as much of a stake in this as you do. But I'm your guardian, Emma. We'll see this through to the end together. Thank you, Celine. Naturally, I'll be along for the ride. It was only because of Isola that I first left the village and came to learn more about the world. So I want to see this through too. I'll be coming as well. Both to watch over the two of you and because I'm Isola's foster mother.
What did she leave behind? Ivory Shrine. Well, I was definitely right that it looks way more white than the other ones.
The mana inside seems completely unlike the mana in the shrines that appeared during the wars. Perhaps owing to Isola having created with her own mana. The fact that this shrine still stands a decade after her passing is a testament to her greatness. Indeed, she was always more adept at using mana than most. Well, shall we get started? Are you ready, Emma? I am. Let's be off.
Okay. Okay. They can stay that way.
The structure appears to be simple enough.
Simple, yes, but it is a proper spirit shrine. We'll have to approach it as such.
Of course.
Time for a fight? Oh, a white feather.
A white feather?
Oh.
Steel yourselves, everyone. It would appear there is a trial before us. Ready yourself, Emma. I was born ready.
Very well. I shall be your opponent.
Will you now? Okay, so what do we have? You still have your thing, you have your thing. This was arts up large for 1 turn and EP cost reduced to 0. Azure Feathers. Damage plus 100% for 4 turns. Double damage? I like it. Okay, first off.
Huh?
Well, this is a party of just casting. Okay. Ow.
Look lively now.
Nice
How's
boost.
this? Yeah.
piece of cake. Oh. Diary time? More words have appeared. The contents were designed to reveal themselves as we overcome trials, it would seem. So, what's it say? It's a diary entry that's dated 11 years ago. Something stirs. Something dark and unfathomable, omnipresent in Erebonia's long history. At times I can sense it in the mana that fills the Empire. None of the stray witches I've consulted can feel it, but I know it can't be my imagination. Oh, she felt the great twilight before it came to light. So for the sake of my grandmother and all the others in the village who saw me off, and so that my daughter, pupil, and I can all keep living happily together, I resolved to look into the matter, first by venturing to the spirit veins across the land. This is from before Mom set off on her final journey. So she discerned the existence of Ishmelga's curse before anyone. That's my pupil for you, and the most capable wandering witch of them all. Whatever the case, it seems we still have a ways to go till the heart of the shrine. Assuming there's another trial awaiting us, there may very well be new information as well. Let's keep at it, shall we? Yes, you're right. What's gonna be at the end, huh?
So it's on me,
We find ourselves in another open locale. So presumably... Yep. There's another feather. Time for combat. Indeed, I expected this trial's challenge to eclipse that of the prior. We had best not let our guards down.
Very well. I shall be your opponent.
You know what? You shall. The Witching Blood Moon, go.
Let's not be spellbound.
Oh, crimson moonlight veiled in dust. Lend me your power!
God, I love the glowing eyes.
Burn to ashes! Bewitching blood moon!
That's a nice bath.
It's my turn. Ha! I'm going. There! Oh, what a relief!
Next entry. The more time I spent investigating legends of old, the more confident I became in my theory, which concerned the Great One that came to be from our ancestors' conflict. I was convinced that the ominous blight lurking in the Empire was that very Great One. We witches are not involved, which makes the gnomes the most likely culprits. I can't even imagine the devastation that would result from a collision between the Hexen clan and the gnomes. I've been hesitating to tell grandmother about all of this as a result. Neither do I want to trouble my daughter or my pupil, and so I shall resolve this matter on my own. Lately, however, I feel as though I'm being watched. Perhaps someone has learned of my intentions. I say let them come. I'll gladly be the bait if it leads to information on the gnomes. Oh, that silly girl. If only she had more of a penchant for troubling us. This sheds a whole new light on something she once inquired. She asked one day what I knew about the gnomes. I hadn't the answer to her question at the time. Looking back, this is what led me to to look into the Black Records and their rivalries. The pieces are finally falling into place. She went up against the gnomes all alone. Then the real cause of her death was... I fear as much myself, but surely all will be revealed when we fill the last pages. Now let us press on. Another open area, which brings us to our next trial. Oh boy. Alright.
I guess we can do this.
You guess?
Very well.
Aria of the Abyss. Go.
Hearken to the aria of the abyss!
Humankind are evildoers, shackled by emotion. Fury, misery, agony, enmity.
Behold, for it longs to be forever at your side!
Nice. Sure.
Rat?
Do that one.
It's my turn.
And do that one.
Marcus, activate! Look lively now! Here! Dear me! Finished already?
Just floating there on the staff. Okay, next entry. All information I found on the rivalries and the gnome's trial has been erased now. The silver lining, I was able to learn the identity of my pursuer, one Alberic, chief of the gnomes. Oh shit! By the sounds of it, he is currently conducting biological research as an executive of some abominable cult. But I've learned that Alberic's true form is an astral body that lives as a parasite in the gnome's descendants. No matter how many times his body is destroyed, he can revive in the body of one of his relatives. But if I do not defeat him now, this world will be engulfed in a war before the seeds of hope can even blossom. I have only one choice. Oh shit, she actually squared off against him? Mom. She must have tried confronting Alberic face to face. I can imagine how that worked out. The Alberic she describes here is likely his previous incarnation. Given this diary entry's date of 11 years ago, that seems consistent with my own knowledge. Which is to say, the previous Alberic and my mother both fell in battle with one another 11 years ago. I'm so sorry, Emma. It really stings to hear the truth, and yet I can't help but feel happy to finally have closure. She realized something was wrong before anyone and came within a hair of stopping it. Yeah, Jesus. So much shit could have been prevented if she would have succeeded. Indeed, she was a truly remarkable person. But I expect no less from your mother. I concur. I can't help but feel encouragement from her discoveries. I underestimated just how deeply indebted to her I was. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Full as the diary may now be, we still have a hitherto unexplored segment of the shrine. And I can sense a great deal of mana further within it. Whatever is in there, it doesn't seem to be like the trials we've faced up to this point. We'd best be careful.
It's all me.
What the hell are we gonna be fighting here at the end? Her mother?
Huh?
That would be interesting if the final opponent would be her mother, but I kinda highly doubt that. That would be quite the effort for them to go through all the trouble to...
Right here. Are you good to keep going, Emma?
Fine.
Yes.
All right. Whatever awaits, I won't run. I'll accept it.
And that's why I'm proud to call you my sister. All right, let's go.
I would appreciate it if it would be fighting a specter of her mother to deliver the final words to her daughter, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Is that a staff? Is that her staff? Well, this is as far as the shrine goes. This particular area feels a little strange. Something's coming. Oh, it's the owl. It's her owl. A white owl. Could it be? Yes, this is a soul as familiar. I had thought it long gone from this world. It's like a memory brought vividly to the fore. Oh? Oh my god, we are actually fighting a couple of specters. Final trial. Okay.
Do try and make this entertaining.
What was your craft again, Celine? Cures ailment stat down and restores 3 BP. Okay.
Huh?
Marcus, activate!
Ow. Ow.
There! I'll restore you! Yeah! How's this?
Wonderful, no?
Here I
Missed.
come. Cracked?
I'm going!
This can't be all.
Marcus, activate! I'm rather... Yeah! I'll restore you!
Yeah, I assumed we'd win.
That was way too easy. There we go.
Let's begin!
What the fuck? Uriel? Samael? Ramiel? Matriel? Fighting angels? Okay, that's the actual battle.
I'm rather worked up.
Impede, please.
Fear my power! Crimson Lancer!
Thank you.
Very well.
What are your crafts? Dancing Blades, Blind and Burn 20% chance, critical rate plus 20%, Frozen Prison, set area freeze 100%, okay. Diva's Invocation, Seal and Mute 100%. Alright.
Fun. Cracked?
There!
Oh, Jesus.
There! At this rate...
At this rate, let's just use your Palace of Eregion.
How's this? I will share my magic!
Hug.
Okay, hit them all. Nice.
It's my turn.
It is your turn. Use the 9 lives.
Come on, hang in there for me.
You have your
Thank you.
shall go.
You shall.
How's this?
Okay, another 2 down. Go, go, go. Another 1 down.
Yeah.
Heal her up.
Thank you. All right.
What? Excuse me. Magic attack absorption 8%. Sure.
Shimmer, luminary force. It's my turn.
It is your turn, please hit him. This is ridiculous.
Cracked. Yeah.
Get wrecked.
Yeah. I'll restore you.
I will go.
All right. Arcus activate. My turn. Cracked. Yeah. Yeah.
Wonderful, though.
I will share my magic. I'm going.
Thank you.
Dark blade. And true. Go on. Take this. Sorry. I'm rather worked up.
Okay, another 1 down.
Here I come. Huh? Yeah. I'll restore you.
It's all me. Chilling, perhaps? Now, turn to ice. Look lively now.
Here. Here I come.
Very nice.
Cracked? So it's on me, hmm?
There we go.
You did pretty good.
Any more?
I did it. I continue to impress even myself.
I still have room to grow.
I'm just that good.
Oh, for the love of.
That's some power. Careful.
Well,
Huh? I'm going.
this is.
Dark blade.
Okay.
I'll fix you up. Thank you. I shall go.
Please do. Do I have? I don't think I have, right? Nah, that would be too much. Okay.
I will go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Look lively. It's my turn. Come on. You have my use.
How's this?
Okay, let's do this. First you, and then you. Okay, 1 left.
I
Ow.
need to do something.
Ow.
Healing. You have my use, everyone. It's my turn.
Yep, that will heal everybody besides you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ow.
I must do something.
60% damage reduction.
Here in a blink. Midnight on it. A fine mess this is.
Restore allies HP CP based on damage dealt.
I do believe I'll help myself. How refreshing.
Very nice.
That was nothing for the likes of me.
Are we
did
done?
I continue to impress even.
I still have room to.
But that had to be the final one, right? Okay. That was close. That's the final trial done and dusted. I'd say we passed with flying colors. Final entry as well. Oh. Hoot hoot. It's resonating? So it seems. I sense there's a message for us. Let's hear it then.
Emma.
It would have been amazing if they would have actually made a 3D model for her, but I guess this works as well.
Mother?
You found me, didn't you, Emma? I am so proud of the exceptional witch you've no doubt become. I'll admit it may have been a little mean of me to test you like this, but I knew you would rise to the challenge.
Are we communicating with the past? No, that's not it.
It's a projection, created by her familiar's lingering thoughts.
I'm about to face the chief of the gnomes. I know this battle is destined to end in our mutual demise, but I must see it through. This I have learned by peering into the future. This very act is taboo. In doing so, I have meddled with the threads of fate. Yet I feel no regret in learning how my life ends. Because I know this will lead to a better future. Not just for my beloved daughter, but for all the Empire.
Aww.
None of this was any reason to willingly throw your life away. All I wanted was to have you there with me. We could have found a better future together. So why? Why did you have to?
I'm sure you're standing there raising your objections, wailing and cursing my choice. I am so sorry for leaving you on your own, Emma. I won't ask you to forgive me. You have every right to hate me for what I did. But I want you to know that the days I spent with you were my greatest treasure.
Aww.
That's why I'll do anything to secure you a future where you can live unburdened, happy. I will fall with the chief and alter fate, so that those destined to one day face Ishmelga will have a fighting chance. I'm so sorry for asking so much of you, Grandmother. Thank you for raising Emma into such a fine young woman. May you live a long, happy life after your mission is over.
Oh.
Silly fool. I'll live enough for the both of us. That's a promise.
You must be there too, right, Vida? There's a lot that not even I can see about the road you have chosen. But you should know that everyone loves you more than you realize. So, rein in those reckless impulses, huh? I'll come back and haunt you if you make Emma cry too much.
Always with a sense of humor. I'll try, Master. I'd be a lousy excuse for a student if I didn't.
I'd also like to say something to Emma's new familiar, Celine.
Me?
You'll have a lot to shoulder with all the trouble the girls will give you. Emma, Grandmother, and Vida. Everyone I wanted to be there for, you'll be there in my stead.
Oh, oops.
Knowing they have you gives me the strength and clarity I need to walk this solemn road. Thank you so much.
Aww.
You've got it. Leave everything to me.
Finally, to my dear Emma. I had a good look at what the future has in store for you. You will throw yourself headlong into your studies, then leave the village to carry out your duties as a witch. You will find fulfillment and friends in the halcyon days of school life, affection overflowing. And despite many a worry along the way, you will become a fine witch, capable of saving the Empire from the Great Twilight. Oh, how I wish I could hear stories of your exploits, relishing in the emotion dancing in the light of your eyes. But I am content, simply knowing what a wonderful journey lies in wait for you.
Oh, Mother.
I am certain beyond doubt that you've no shortage of things you now hold dear, connections that can weather any storm. Always follow your heart, Emma. The world needs you and your power, but that you already know. I'll be rooting for you, now and forever. As much as I hate to leave you, it seems I'm out of time. So goodbye, everyone. I love you.
Oh.
No. Thank you, Mother. I love you too.
Oh, that was sweet. You finally got closure on that. Oh, the spirit shrine is gone. I feel almost sad to see it disappear, but it successfully served its purpose. This is the best outcome for everyone. I suppose you're right. You sure are looking brighter, Emma. You think? If I am, it's because I finally have the resolve to follow my heart. Oh? This relates to what Isola said before she disappeared, I assume? Yes, she gave me just the encouragement I needed. When my current journey is over, I intend to leave the Empire. My wanderings will take me far beyond this land I've always known, across the entire continent, for what I want to protect it all. Okay. Possible appearance in future games then? What? That's quite a lofty goal. Trust me, I know. But as we traveled around and met people of all stripes in our fight against the Great Twilight, I found myself thinking, Zemuria has faced all kinds of supernatural crises, the aureola of Liberal, the Azure Tree in Crossbell, and plenty more on our home soil. There's probably gonna be a lot of characters that are gonna make like cameo appearances in the continuations of this story. Probably not as many, because the next arcs of the story are taking place on the eastern side of the continent. Okay. Then there's the Blazing Demon, who supposedly came from a different world entirely. It all made me realize that there is so much I don't know about what lies beyond the Empire's borders, and so much I could help with. So from now on, I don't want to live in the shadows of the Erebonian history. I want to see all of creation with my own two eyes. That sounds like a fine dream to me, one I can enthusiastically support. I remember being surprised at just how big the continent was when I joined the society. There's so much you can learn from wandering the world, and above all, it's fun to be free. Says the local orchard's poison apple. At this point, I think any further effort to obfuscate the existence from the world after the Great Twilight would be a waste. I'm also certain that you would never use magic for evil, unlike a certain other witch I could blame. Still, if you left the Empire, that would mean I could no longer watch over you. Ultimately, I'm not sure if I can sign off on this with a clear conscience. That just sounds like you don't want to let her leave the nest. Don't worry about her so much. She'll be fine. I'll be with her wherever she goes. Shenanigans. Call shenanigans. Why do you get to be the threat and I don't? I'm not planning to leave the Empire just yet, Grandmother. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. On that note, I think it's about time I depart. And she's off again. Emma, Celine, I look forward to seeing you both again one day. Oh, and Grandmother, do make sure you exercise from time to time, or you'll put on weight before you know it. Mind your own business, you brazen hussy. I hope I see you again soon too, Vita. Brazen hussy. Well, she's definitely gonna use old woman lingo, considering her age as a divine holy beast. Take care of yourself. I see she still doesn't know how to keep that mouth of hers shut. But she does seem to have become more personable since I last saw her. Maybe the end of the Great Twilight signaled the start of something new for her. Perhaps so. It's not as though everything is suddenly back to how it used to be, but she did remind me of the old Vita today. That she did. Sass and all. Sass. All the sass and ass. Well, shall we make our way back to Erin? I think we should. We haven't finished cleaning your room yet. Who knows what other secrets are waiting to be found in there? There aren't any, I swear, that I remember. Says the woman who was hiding a literal magical diary of life-changing importance. I say we tear the room apart. I'll start. Look through every nook, cranny, and butthole of the room. Wishes of a Witch End. Okay, that was sweet. Dazzling Fenrir gem. And all 4 of them got bath towels. Yes, thank you. Which pretty much just tell me that I can also get Vita in here. Considering I got the costume. Emma, inspired. Emma is encouraged by her mother's final wishes to travel across Zemuria, protecting peace all over as a wandering witch. Darling daughter. Isola's final message imparts apologies for leaving on her own and a thank you to Rosalia for raising her darling daughter Emma into a fine woman. A familiar's duty. Before her death, Isola left a message expressing gratitude to Celine for being the one to watch over her daughter and grandmother in her stead. Master. Vita's loving master Isola leaves a message behind advising her young pupil to rein in those reckless impulses. Please do. Okay. I'm gonna continue in a bit, and I'm gonna continue with one more of these. How many are left? 4. Okay, oh my god, this is gonna be a blast from the past. Here are 3 protagonists that have been with the game since the first game. Oh my god. Okay, gonna do one more of these. I'm gonna go over and do the minigame for what's her face? Magical Elisa, the minigame. But first, I need to BRB very quick before I continue, so apologies. Alright. Oh yeah. Also, what was this gem? Okay. Comes with Albion Wolf, 400 EP and 200 arts. Okay, cool.
Rendering browsing interface.
That'll be a good thing. The more things change. Oh boy. When and where is this one taking place? Finally made it? Oh. Are the two of them coming to the villa? Or he is coming? Or are they here already, rather? Aren't you? You've always got something wild going on, don't you? Hey now, I got permission this time. I'm late as hell, though. Hope they're not mad. Okay, so the two of them are already here. Early March 1207, Septine calendar, Karel Imperial Villa. Oh, wow. Lucy Sayland. Claudia von Auslese. Aww. Oh. Sorry for the wait, ladies. Wait is putting it mildly. Lucy was just saying you might have stood us up. Come on, can a guy get a little love from how hard he worked to make time for this? I got attacked by foreign spies on the way here and everything. Sure. The odds of that happening with our current international climate are zero. You'll need to put some work into your tall tales. And if you've ever so much as 1 minute late when... And if you're ever so much as 1 minute late when meeting us again... Uh-huh. Immediately blushes. You'll wish you weren't. Now sit down. Ah, you're so funny, Lucy. I can't get a little leeway with our first time meeting outside of work in 3 years. How are you doing, Sieg? Being a good guard? Scream! A perfect guard, in fact. He's been vigilant since I came to Erebonia for the wedding. And today's my last day here, so I really am glad we could all find the time to get together. Oh, this is right after the wedding. Okay. I wish I could have been earlier, but I've been swamped with work ever since the war's end. You didn't even notice the bird. Yeah. Zeke has always been with her since the early days. That bird is super smart. It did allow me to come back for business in the Remiferian embassy at least, so it worked out in the end. You've mainly been checking up on the Remiferians who returned to the Empire after the war, yeah? That plus a few other thingamajigs and some follow-ups with the sailing company. That is all correct. And all confidential. Dare I ask you how you came to know my itinerary? Oh, he's definitely not chicken. There you don't. But it can slip out a few secret updates I'm privy to. From what I hear, the extra Mira and finer details of the reparations we're paying out to the other countries have been finalized. It's not much more than a modified version of the second proposal. You should get the official notice next month. Well, alright. I can save my long overdue smack for next time. Thanks, Lecter. I'll let my grandmother know. Speaking of updates, Jill and Hans asked me to deliver a message to you both. To lecture day, Jill mostly said. Jill mostly said. Clock's ticking. Hurry up and apologize. To Lucy Day, Hans mostly said. Aww. Let's all hang out soon. We miss you. What? They still remember sweet, innocent me? And please, tell him I'm too busy kissing government ass to kiss theirs too. I think our Jenny's get-together would be fun personally. The timing might work since I heard Leo's back in Liberal. Alright. He also said something about coming here for a conference. Here? I haven't been keeping an eye on him since he made it into the top school in Le Mans. He better not be trying to ambush me. Trying to think who she's talking about, but I can't remember. There's so many names. Anyway. Talking like this is bringing back a whole flood of memories. Same for me. It's like we're right back in the student council room. I'm so glad you came back to us. Aww. Hmm? So am I. I would have been happy enough that you came through the other side of the war safe and sound. But it also seems to lift that shadow that's been weighing you down. Now you can finally smile from the heart again. Aww. Huh. Think some would be quick to point out that I don't deserve to with how I I don't know, helped start the damn thing. Well, we won't be among them. To us, you're a dear friend from our academy days. If you're one of them, though, then better later than never to do all the good you can, so you can put the rest of us at ease. Listen to you. I screwed up big thinking Jenny's was a good spot to go undercover. Much fun is ahead there at the time. Hmm? Hmm? Oops, looks like it's me. Arundel speaking. Again? Got it, I'll be right there. What's wrong? Sorry, something cropped up. I'll be back as soon as I can, but you two can just keep going without me. And he's gone. And here I thought I was swamped. I've heard there has been no shortage of fires to put out in the intelligence division since the Chancellor's passing. But yeah, I don't like the fake smile he put on. Even the bird knows. Even the bird knows. Daydream, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Early March 1207, September calendar meeting room. The Imperial Diet is going to be more of a problem than military HQ. All of a sudden they're happy to flaunt their authority again, like the Inspectorate. Makes about the last thing we need. Now that the military is being downsized, its intelligence is what's going to keep the Empire safe. How can they not get that? Well, we bought ourselves half a year to finish the so-called restructuring. We'll need to make something of it, even if it's just for show. If I might be permitted to speak, oh. A detailed proposal of how a restructured intelligence division could look has already been submitted. Our division, as it stands, was based on the old army. Change has been long overdue. There is no better time to bring it up to modern standards than now, I say. We've already rejected a proposal of yours.
Your idea may sound pretty on paper, but the flexibility you're looking for is no more than childish idealism. Our division has more important things to focus on. Stop being a dreamer and think like the officer you are supposed to be. I think we've wasted enough time discussing the topic of restructuring for one day. Who are you? As long as the Empire needs us, we need not worry about this division's future. The rest will work itself out. Our concern is more that the general state of affairs, both at home and abroad, has crumbled. Our concern is more than the general state of affairs, both at home and abroad, has crumbled since the war. Brace yourselves. Winter is coming? And by our, I do not include you. It must be nice to idle away the time while the rest of us are up to our necks in work. May as well not even have a seat at this damn table. I do hope you're at least aware of who is responsible for the perilous situation we've found ourselves in. I'd like the chance to restore my name as much as anyone else, sir. With how much I ordered everyone around in the past, however, I think it's for the best if I keep my head down for a while. From teacher's pet to class clown, oh how have you fallen. It's hard taking responsibility for screwing everything up, Don't worry, you still have plenty of time to suck up to your new superiors. Oh, you sure you're not gonna be handed a pink slip by the time I gotta suck up to you? Watch your mouth. Just get out of here. It's impossible to get anything done with you in the way. As you wish, sir. And boy causes nothing but trouble whether he's here or isn't. Have you anything else to add, Hubert? I do. Prince Oliver's honeymoon is still due to proceed as scheduled. I hope he's okay. You, my boy, look fairly unique compared to everybody else. There you are. The meeting's over. Hey, Hubert. Another hard day at the office, huh? Sorry you're having to deal with all the crap I used to on top of your own now. I wouldn't have to if you didn't try stirring up trouble wherever you were in the... Whatever. I know I'm wasting my breath here. I managed to get the foreign intelligence budget passed at least. It's just a stopgap until the new ID is established. But we could use every mirror we can with the way the CID is sniffing around. Hands off to you, Mr. Chief of Foreign Intel. Just where would we be without promising youngsters like you? Your wisecracks are why they kick you out, you know? I know you don't care if they treat you like trash and resist with every pull, of course. But still, keep doing what you have to here to get things done. I'm trying, but they aren't making it easy. I swear I'm gonna be old and grey by the time we pass a proper restructuring plan. If they keep acting like they were today, for sure. 15 years isn't a long time for the ID to be established, but it's plenty of time for them to get set in their ways. Yeah. Any longer and the cracks in the foundation will start to crumble till there's nothing left. I think it's about time we went out with the old, in with the new, if you catch my drift. Can you say that kind of thing out loud while we're in the building? Well, we both know I'm better at talking up the higher-ups here than you are, so if you plan on starting something, let me in on it. We've been together since we were junior agents. I can make this work. Can't beat someone having your back. I'm counting on you, Hubert. Hello, sir. Fucking side-eye.
Lecter. Sir? Go to Crossbell and assess the situation before the signing ceremony. Can you... Even you could do something this simple, I hope. With respect, why? I thought we had an entire unit deployed for that very task. I want to see you set foot back in this office for at least a week. He's not even trying to hide that he's giving me pointless work to keep me out of his hair. Didn't you want to keep your head down? There's nothing to gain by causing a scene right now. Just do what he says, and no slacking off because it's pointless either. You hear? Yeah, I hear. And I need you getting on my case too. Train! Oh, you're with him? Man, that's so unfair. Why are you getting all the blame? Also being the easiest Iron Blood to target, I guess. So you're really up for sticking around the intelligence division? Yep, I think it's fine. It's fun. Besides, I think it'd be smarter to stay. Being on the inside will let me help Reen, Uses, and all our other friends too, right? Yeah, good call. Just try not to leak classified information left and right. Look who's talking. Fair. So that leaves just you now, huh? You disbanded your unit the morning of the war, right? Klein mentioned being real confused why everybody had their assignments changed out of nowhere. You didn't... I didn't know how things were gonna end. I just figured that, however the Great Twilight panned out, it was good for my guys to have options. That's all. Okay. I can't see everything. I sure as hell didn't see you coming back. I kicked Altina out while I could. She's starting to find her own way in life, and I don't want to want our mess getting in the way of that. I'll let her keep access to her secure line, if it helps you feel better. You did? Thanks! The next stop is Trista. Trista! Show me They're not gonna show Trista, I know they're not gonna show Trista. That is a pipe dream, they're not gonna show me Trista. The assholes, they're just gonna drop the name. That's my stop. I'm surprised you can't just call him if all you need to do is reach out to Thors. I've been out of service for a while. Gonna make it formal, you know? I haven't seen any of the instructors in ages, so I wanna say hi. Nothing wrong with that. Well, since you're going anyway, you think you could deliver this for me? Lecter handed Milliam a single letter. Just give it to one of the instructors and ask them to read it out loud. Anyone will work. Okay, I guess. See ya, Lecter, and take it easy. Lemon squeezy. Things sure have changed. But I think it's all for the best. A letter? It's easy enough to see that history won't be kind to Gilly of Osborne. With blood and iron, he expanded his empire's reach through enough schemes and evasions to drag the continent into the depths of war. He might go down as one of the most evil men who ever lived. If lives weren't lost in his wake, they were derailed beyond repair. Some might say that my life was one of them. Not that I care much. He had a clear goal he wanted to achieve and the will to see it through. That meant something to me. He never verbalized what that goal was, mind. I'm sure Claire and Rufus weren't aware either. But since the moment we met that fateful spring 15 years ago, I could sense the true nature behind his ambitions. I imagine he could see how similar I was to him, that he had a gift for seeing the big picture and the path to reach the ends to our means. But while all I wanted to do was give up and fade away, he was set on using every tool at his disposal for the sake of his goal. Seeing the way he worked may have been an even bigger shock than my dad's letter. Maybe I was captivated by how he could do what I couldn't. And maybe history will see him as immoral, but I won't. He wasn't. He was a man who loved his country and its people. He wanted to save them, even if it meant taking on the role of the villain. No doubt he deemed his ruthlessness a must to realize his vision, but I also think there was more to it than that. Throwing his whole being into a singular goal was all he could do to keep his fragile sense of self from collapsing. To move forward, he never thinking of when the last string holding his psyche together would snap. But it was whatever it took. If it took everything he had to give to make his one dream come to light, then that was a price worth paying. That was how he chose to live.
So when I chose to become an Ironblood, I made a promise to myself. I swore that if he ever strayed from his path or reached his breaking point, I would stop him by taking his life. That became my goal. It gave me a reason to remain in this world, even when I'd been unable to stop my dad. Of course, the one who settled things for the old man ended up being Schwarzer, his real son. There's no shortage of fires that need putting out right now. One wrong move, and the continent is liable to fall apart. Atoning for putting it in the position it's in through rebuilding the Empire is a good, honest goal. It's something worth doing, but at the same time...
Oh, it's still too early for you to lose hope. Come with me and discover what your purpose in this world may be.
I think I've lost my purpose in life all over again, old man.
Oh boy. You're back to square one, aren't you? The next stop is Celtic. Okay. Must have dozed off. Need to stop letting my guard down so much lately. So, you coming for me or not? Your odds are way better if you do it before we reach the next station, you know? Jesus Christ. Okay, I didn't count on there being this many pros. Of course we're pros, we're the division's elites. Oh, it's his buddy. Well, I'll be damned. That's why you had a unique model. Did you have a good nap, Lecter? So it was your unit, huh? This'll be a dumb question, but I'd feel weird if I didn't ask. What are you trying to do here, Hubert? I don't like this any more than you do, trust me. But I need you dead, and this was the most surefire way to get it done. You've gotten out of so many situations that we've killed a man 10 times over in the past, even live combat. Your intuition is something else to have helped you survive this long. That's why we've prepared something even you won't be able to sneak your way out of. Don't tell me. Oh my god! What the fuck? That is overkill. Got them airship with guns pointed at him. Life sure dealt you a hell of a bad hand, huh? You might have won big when you were in that Chancellor's favor, but now you're hanging on to your job by the skin of your teeth. It almost hurts to watch a peer rise and fall the way you did. But don't worry, I'll make good use of you if no one else will. All those years spent together, and this is what it comes to, huh? But sure doesn't sound like this came from the boss. So who out there wants my head gift wrapped with a pretty bow? Could it be the CID? Son of a... Foreign intelligence is your bag, so I'm no expert, but I don't need to be... to see how they've been shaking things up. Howard's new president is heading it now, no? Can't say I blame you kissing a crumbling agency goodbye when the renovations the other side's already got done are so pretty. Major, if we don't... I know. Oh, how I hate people who are too smart for their own good. But this is the last time you get to put that brain of yours to use, so I'll let you have it. Goodbye, Lecter. Have fun in Gehenna. Jesus! What? Impossible, how could none of them... No. She was just pretending to get off at Trista. I could kiss you, White Rabbit. You got the timing down pat. I don't want your kisses. Fucking melon. That letter wasn't even for the Academy. I can't just hand it to your... You can't just hand in your notice like that out of the blue. Damn it, Lecter. Have yourself a seat, Hubert. Keep the gun out if you want. I just want to have a little chat. I'm not falling for that. I'll admit the odds aren't in our favor right now, but I'm not getting off this train until they are. We're in what I said. Did you hear I'd be setting you up for failure? If you want a housewarming gift for your new home, my head's not the only option you got. You could always tell them about the new intelligence division set up in secret 3 months ago. See, I can spare a little career advice for an old friend. Wait, what? 3 months ago? Jesus Christ. Oh, hey. It's him. Well, I'm not so stupid as to not realize when I've been beaten. What do you plan to do with me? Why would I want to do anything? What? Good tune. If you don't mind doing me a favor, of course. It'd help me out big time if you stuck to your plan to go to the CID. You're kidding me. You want me to be a triple agent? It's the CID we're talking about. There's no way they won't sniff me out. Yeah, well, not sure they'll think much better of you as a double agent. But you're right that they're not gonna fall for a half-assed betrayal. We both know what they're gonna say if they catch wind of what happened here. He must have got out of there by cutting a deal with Armando. So, whose lawn looks greener now? I'll let you make the call. Wait, how long have you known? Since the start, Hubert. I knew since we were juniors that you would keep trying to follow in my footsteps and aim for the top. As much as I knew you'd never get there, leading to your betrayal. But I had to let it play out. It's what had to be done so I could make my moves without the higher-ups breathing down my neck. You're the same as he was. You're not different from that piece of shit Chancellor. Oh, I know. Think you could take over reins? I think I can handle it. Don't let it get you down too much. We're all in different positions here, so why not scratch each other's backs? As for me, I'll do just about anything to ensure my home in the Burl never suffers another day of tragedy again. Calvert is well on track to becoming the next dominant force in Zemuria. We can't afford to not keep a good eye on it. So let's work as a team to make the goal of the new intelligence division he formed come true. Let's bring stability to Western Zemuria. Nice. So yeah, all went as planned. The guys tied to the DC idea are now under control. Good work. This turned out to be quite the operation. Wasn't gonna be any other way. Now we can use talk of the new ID to get internal and external affairs in order. I'll leave deciding how that goes to you. Just don't forget to keep me appraised for the remaining time the old division has left. Sure thing, boss. You're the best. You sure won't consider sticking around your old post? I'd rather die. I've had enough of handling headaches like you. The only thing that would keep me on is you leaving. Aww. You know you love me. I wouldn't exactly shed a tear if I did leave. Though. So what's next on the list? Heading straight to Crossbell. Can't say there isn't stuff bothering me over there too. But I promised I'd head back to the villa this afternoon. It's looking like I'll be a little late again, but at least the airship will cut down the time. Catch you later, Chief. I don't know you're busy, but try and take a breather here and there. You're no spring chicken. 15 years, and he hasn't changed a bit. In the present? Alright, don't let the car with that license plate get away again. Something tells me there's people in the Garnier district and the harbor too. Better look into people who started working at the ladder and in the opera house around early September. Your instincts never cease to amaze. I almost feel for our CID friends who thought they could play hardball against you. It's their own fault. They're the ones who came up to bat. Anyway, think you could send them home for me, Klein? Klein? Alright. Not a problem. That's the busy work out of the way. Looks like the division's restructuring is gonna work out okay. Can't say I'm not concerned about the old man's sympathizers in the army. Though I wonder if I should be more concerned with how I'm doing nothing but work. I even ditched the girls to come here. The fact that he's lazing around on a roof again. You're the same as he was. You're not different from that piece of shit Chancellor. Come with me and discover what your purpose in this world may be. There's so much I need to do, but I just can't bring myself to do any of it. I think part of it's cause I've lost my reasons for living, but that's not everything.
Even if they aren't on the best terms with them, Claire and Rufus still have families. Milliam and Altina have people they can turn to now, too. Everyone's got someone who loves them that they can go back to. But me? Getting close was never really my thing. Every chance I had, I chose to walk away. All that's left of me are the sins I have to atone for. If nothing else, I can at least make it so work's not left a complete mess. Damn it. There I go, thinking about work again. When did I become that kind of guy?
Hey.
Huh? Was that Sieg?
It is Sieg.
There you are. I've been looking everywhere.
Aww.
Busted, huh?
And she found him on the roof again.
Finding you slacking off on a rooftop brings back memories. I'll never forget how much legwork I put in trying to find you at Genus.
Oh, I bet you won't.
Oh, they're saying it as genus. I always thought it was said Yenis. But okay. Or Genis. Alright, whatever.
I know I won't understand everything that's burdening you right now. I'm sure there are things that, even if you told me, I wouldn't be able to imagine with my upbringing. But I know you're the same person you are now as you were the day we met. When I felt lost and was struggling with my own internal conflicts, you were the one who reached out to me. I've never stopped being thankful for it, Lecter.
You remember all that? I feel bad, but I barely remember anything that happened in school.
Maybe you've forgotten, but we haven't.
Aww.
You were the weirdest student council president ever. A guy who wouldn't know common sense if it hit him in the face. There was no end to your shenanigans. But you also saved us more than we can count. More than we realized at the time. You're really important to us, Lecter. And you always will be. So, please don't suffer in silence. We want you to be your true self in front of us. Even if you can't with anyone else.
Oh, buddy boy.
I've got people too. Guess I just wasn't thinking straight. That means the world to me, Chloe. Lucy. I feel like as long as I've got you, I'll never have to worry about losing my way.
What?
Are you alright? You're not delirious from fever or anything, are you?
That hurts, you know.
No, he's just honest. For once.
Well, whatever. I'd better get going. I've been hanging up here too long as it is. You good on time, Chloe? You've got a flight soon, right?
I do, but it isn't due to take off for a half hour or so. This isn't an official visit, so Julia is coming to escort me back.
She might be waiting at the landing port as we speak. Jill, Hans, and Leo are in Liberal right now. Isn't that right?
They should be. Oh!
Oh dear. I suppose that means work will have to wait.
If we pass up this opportunity now, who knows when we'll get a next time?
Why are you both talking like that?
You're coming with us!
Wait, what? You're not dragging me all the way to Liberal, are you?
Yes!
Of course we are. We can finally have that reunion we've been itching for after all this time.
You'll never have a day off if we don't kidnap you.
Wait, we can still talk about this.
Nope.
Nope.
Spare me, please!
Oh, you're not getting out of this. Nice. Aw, that was sweet. True Sacred Mirror. Okay, so far, not a single one of these daydreams has been a bust. They were all amazing. Okay. Secretary Lucy, classmates. For all the headaches Lecter gave Lucy at Genis, she treasures him and their friendship deeply. We want you to be your true self in front of us. Also, that text is a bit, that text sank a bit down. Claudia, grateful. Even if Lecter's burdens are beyond her, Chloe still expresses being thankful for the way he was there for her during her own struggles years ago. Oh, that's his second entry. Longtime friends. Lecter has seemingly lost his heart after the war, but after conversing with former classmates from Janice, he realizes he still has people who love him. That he does. Okay. That is done. Okay, let's round up the other minigame. Let's see how this ridiculous thing ends. And then I have only the Daydreams left, which I'm gonna do in the next stream.
Magical girl Elisa LS.
Alright, final episode, Infernal Castle Siege. Sure, played on normal.
Season finale. Infernal Castle
Season finale. Good lord. With the menacing Stall Raider now warded off, the town quickly returned to its quiet ways, and the girls kept a vigilant watch to ensure it stayed that way. This was how they were quick to learn that the Dark Princess army was finally prepared to invade the human world. They had not a moment to spare. After a lengthy meeting to discuss the best approach to counter the army, they descended into the underworld. Where we are speeding this up. Oh my fucking god, really? I mean, the outfit looks dope, not gonna lie. But really her? There are 3 large portals that connect our worlds, and the Underworld army plans to use all 3 to invade us. Before I elaborate more on that, who's got questions? Me, I do. Go ahead, Yuna. Like, why are you here in the first place, Miss Valentine? Why are you in cosplay? I'll have you know this is not cosplay, young lady. And what? Did no one tell you why I'm here? Nope. All I heard was that you up and quit being a teacher after getting married. Wow, she's actually married. This is a fantasy. I forgot to fill in the blanks. You're killing me, Fee. Alright, I'll take it from the top. Who did you marry even in this version? Truth is, I'm a shinobi from the underworld like Fee. We're not from the same village, but we're allies all the same. My whole goal is working at the school. Goal in working at the school was to gain intel, so it was never meant to be a perma gig. Me getting hitched was a cover to mosey on back to the underworld. That means no, no misses before my name. You hear? You hear? Okay, so she's married. That cover sucks anyway. Who'd marry you? Oh, ouch. It didn't seem oddly sudden and suspicious. Thank you for keeping your dumb opinions to yourself, Fee. Getting back on topic, does that mean your return is due to the Underworld's activities? Bingo. If we don't do something soon, there's not going to be an Underworld left to return to, or a human world. And the best way to go about things is to go straight to the top and stop Dark Prince Reen. That's right. Why bother wading through the army's rank and file when we can talk to its monarch? Oh god. Monarch instead! The Underworld has an impressive army though. If we leave them be, won't they be quick to overwhelm the human world? Nah, you didn't think I spent all those months twiddling my thumbs, did you? I went around making all sorts of contacts so we'd have a contingency plan in place to deal with them. What kind of plan? An excellent question. First, I'll be having a certain trio of ladies look after the Underworld army to the east. Oh. Hello, magical girls. Turned any more enemies into allies since we met last? The Stall Rider, yep. Why is she still wearing the school uniform? Maybe she feels cute in it. Apologies for our scuffle last time. This time, however, we're with you. That's right, we're all in agreement on what must be done. Together with former Underworld Army soldiers, we'll put a stop to the Eastern forces. Thank you for standing with our cause. You make for much better friends than enemies, to be sure. The same could be said of you. If you pull your weight, that is. You can't have us all do the work now. We're counting on you. You got it. Best of luck on your end, Elisa. Thanks. I'll be sure to knock it out of the park. While the Stall Reader hold down the fort in the east, a real big shot will be in charge of handling the west. Oh my god. Who? Surprise! Long time no see, Tilly. Millium? I heard you're a big-time magical girl now. I'm way jealous. I want to transform and stuff too. It's not for fun, Millium. This is serious, dangerous work. Sure. She's your big shot? She's so young that it strikes me as a curious choice. Can you vouch for her, Altina? To be honest, I'm as surprised as you are. She's always been a little too wound up to be a suitable leader. Not her. I wasn't talking about Millium. I meant... Move, Millium? This is an important meeting. I can't afford to have you fooling around on a call. Oh, for fuck's sake! I am Count Eustace. A pleasure. Oh, I've seen you with Reverie before in the Underworld. I feel like I recognize him, but from where? You likely remember him when he was making waves as a pop star. He was a pop star! I can see it, but also at the same time, oh god. Uses as a pop star. What was he, a Backstreet Boy? It was a real hit with the girls. Perhaps, but I would appreciate it if you didn't dredge up that nonsense from my past. Call it nonsense all you want, but you were pretty into it, Eustace. To think a nobleman in the Underworld will be a pop star for humans. Returning to the topic at hand, my private army shall hold the Underworld army back in the west. We are enough to make them succumb, but we can halt their advance. I'll be with them too, so you guys got nothing to worry about. In exchange, I leave Reverie in your care. I consider him a dear friend of mine, so do what you must to bring him back to his true self. Don't worry, Eustace. We can handle him. Good luck on your end. Make us proud. Thank you. Stay safe out there, Millium. Last up is the main front. I gotta tell you, this one was a real pain in the butt to get volunteers. Managed to get it squared away though. This one will be led by C and the ULF, the Underworld Liberation Front. Oh, see, that masked man is joining us. Sounds like there's some history to be told here. It's complicated. He's helped us in the past, so I wouldn't call him a bad person at least. The guy decided to attend today's meeting, but he did leave a message for you. Leave the main forces to the ULF. Jesus. You are to focus on putting a stop to the Dark Prince. Failure on your part will see me come for his life instead. Remember that. That's it. What a drama queen. It works for me. It's just one more reason to bring Reverie back to his senses. And we will. Guaranteed. Yeah, we will. Atta girl, Lisa. That's the positive spin we need. Just to emphasize though, all this help is only for keeping the Underworld army at bay at most. The actual fate of our operation rests entirely on you magical girls. You can't afford mistakes. Am I clear? Yes, ma'am. Oh boy. So this is the Underworld. Stay sharp, girls. It's dangerous here. Though the bulk of their main forces may be deploying elsewhere, and a position this large is not to be trifled with. What they said. This ain't our territory, so we need to be smart about not causing a whatever. Now put your best foot forward and transform. These are so forced. Hate them. I like puns when they're not forced, but these are forced. It's full of shit.
No fright is too big to scare me away. It's time for Magical Yuna, the magical girl of courage.
My feelings will embrace the world in a tender light. I am Magical Muse, the magical girl of love. I am the light that shines through despair. Call me Magical Ellie, the magical girl of hope.
Alright. Fucking poses. Fuck's sake. Ellie, say you stay behind us, we'll protect you. No, I'm fighting too. You don't mean... I've stood on the sidelines for long enough, and Enea was kind enough to return the mana she absorbed from me, which means... It's time I made my grand return. Oh boy.
My unrivaled passion will lead courage, love, and hope to victory. Look out, because here comes Magical Elisa!
She had fun voicing that. You can tell. Wait, you're... Shut up! It's the pink magical girl who saved me and my siblings. You were here all along, Elisa. Yep, sorry for not telling you. Not to kill the mood, but you did exactly what Mona said not to do and brought the monsters here with your commotion. Ah, crap, I'm sorry. What's done is done. I'll bail you out, thankfully, so get you breaking through their defenses. Green, nothing's going to stop me from getting to you.
Now let the battle begin!
Okay. Oh boy. Magical Twinkle Arrow. Jesus Christ. Fires a stream of homing shots that chase down enemies. Okay, that looks dope at least. An all-rounder, conquering with courage, love, and hope. Oh. And she will be a skill. Galpal Elite Ninja Sarah. Ninja Arts Lightning Touch. Boosts the firing rate of shots. Ooh. A veteran ninja whose purple lightning outspeeds all. Alright.
I'll give it my all. I'm Magical Elisa.
Sure. This is ridiculous.
We've reached the Underworld. Hang in there, Reen. We need to help Elisa get through to him before it's too late.
9/9. Nice. Big splitter.
Magical Twinkle Arrow!
Jesus Christ. Okay, that was a bit overkill. Oh shit, an Aeon? Okay.
Twinkle arrow.
Ninja art. Lightning touch.
Okay, tight.
Prism shield.
Controller going nuts.
Magical twinkle arrow. Crescent heel.
Ow. Ow.
Sparkling strike.
There we go. Okay, time to fight Rain. No, never mind. It's still going. Oh, it's gonna be a long track.
It's my turn.
Let's switch it up a bit. Oh shit. Eh?
I'm here. I shall go. Ah. 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 Ah.
Okay. Reen! Oh boy. You again. Prince Reen. It really is him. Wake up already, Reen. You have to remember us, Reen, please. Oh, Jesus Christ. I see your meddling magical girls have grown in numbers since our last encounter, not that it will make the slightest difference. Try as you might, my grand desire will be fulfilled. It is only a matter of time. Soon the underworld, the human world, everything shall bask in the eternal darkness. V? Okay, oh right, she's there on the right. We're here to stop you. This ends here. It's no use trying to talk sense into him. We've got to demonstrate our point by using force.
You intend to stop me, Breen the Dark Prince?
What? Jesus Christ. Yes, the stupidest laugh. Okay, nice.
You weak, pathetic humans think you have what it takes to bring me down.
That and more will make you regret laughing at us, and that's a promise. Our belief in ourselves and what we can accomplish is what gives us strength, our magical girl powers. Couldn't have put it better myself. We'll get you back no matter one way or the other. As long as we keep believing that we can't lose.
Allow me to crush your naive beliefs together with your very lives.
Alright, go. Time to smack Green.
Our strength comes from courage, love, and hope. My turn. Magical twinkle arrow. Exit track.
She's right. We'll never give up on you, Prince Rean.
Safe nonsense. It's time I put an end to this farce.
Oh shit, he's doing he's doing his moves, I love it.
Magical twinkle arrow.
Stay back.
Oh, that's a lot, that's a lot, that's a lot, that's a lot. Whoa.
Stay back. Stay back.
There. Rhythm shield.
Stay back.
Whoa.
Stay back.
Magical Excel Spark.
Stay back.
There. I'm here. I shall go.
Is that it? Another phase? Oh, might be it. Green.
Alisa?
You recognize me? Oh, I'm so glad. Alisa, use the seal, now. On it. Pendant? The red and black gem seals are resonating with one another. Oh. Hey! What is that? I sense an incredible malevolent force on your guard. On your guard, girls. Oh, still one battle. Oh, what the fuck? How about no? How can something possess such overwhelming pressure? Jesus. I am the true lord of the underworld. No, it's through its generations of kings, I have wrought destruction and invaded time and time again. My vessel now may not be ideal, but I will not allow it to drive neither it nor me away. So every king has been under its control? That makes this the literal root of all evil, right? I'd say so. Ugh. Hate this thing. Ugh. You have left me no other choice other than to dispose of you and siphon your mana for even greater strength. Think again. Rean, are you sure you should be moving? Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry. Thank you, Alisa, and everyone else here too. I owe you my life. Oh, Rean. It's good to see you back to your old self. You're with the magical girls too, Altina. I'm sure you were a big help to them. As my prince is safe, that's all that matters. Wretched prince, you're not such a failure of a vessel. Were you not such a failure of a vessel, this would never have happened. Why does he keep calling you a vessel, Rean? My father, the late Dark King, sent me to the human world when I was young. I used to think it was his way of preparing me to later invade it, but now I know that wasn't the case. In order to become its vessel, you must be of royal blood and have a high affinity for void black mana. Living in the human world made it so I lacked that affinity. Then the king knew what would happen? I think so. Even if his mind was corrupted by its influence, he fought its effects till the very end. I should have been able to resist it after my father's passing. Dark Minister Alberic had its own plans, however, and my body was taken over. I see. I was always suspicious of the Dark Minister, but I never dreamt he would go so far. Well, it's in the past. Thanks to all of you, I'm back. There's one thing left to do now. And that's purge it. Whoa, that went fast by. And this whole ordeal will finally be over. Now go out there and give that monster its just desserts. Ugh, why did you have to speak? Mona, you need to learn when it's your turn, little guy. What? What did I do? You need to be turned into marshmallow. It's fine. What he said is right. This battle will decide the fate of both the underworld and the human world. Fools, all of you. Rage on, Dark Dimension? What? What unbelievable power. It's crushing us. It doesn't feel like we've been transported elsewhere, but why does the mana suddenly feel so dense? It's because it's made this place its domain. All of the underworld. What? It can do that? Stupid evil laughter. It will take nothing short of a miracle for your magical girls to defeat me now. You haven't the slightest chance of victory. Oh, with this song? Sure we have. I don't care what our chances are. We'll still fight. Our courage and hope have taken us this far. Because we joined together and laid our thoughts and feelings bare, we can create a future for all that's brighter than we could have ever dreamt. See? We don't need your damn miracle. We can make something better. What you speak of is little more than a delusion. One that shall cost your lives. We'll see who is the deluded one. Your reign of evil ends right here, right now. Alright. Oh, fuck! An assist. Darkness Fire. Boosts the power shots and charged shots. A Prince of Darkness with evil sealed in his right arm. Yes, that trope. Whoa, this thing is freaky as fuck!
We're here for you, and together we'll make a magical miracle happen.
Ow. Oh, fuck's sake, the sword, really? Holy.
Here I go.
Yeah, let's swap. That was lucky.
Ninja Art, lightning touch!
Okay. Woo!
It's my turn. Go. Magical Arcadia Spray. Prism Shield. Here I go. I'm here. Sparkling Strike! Ah! My turn. Magical Arcadia Spray.
Ow.
Darkness fire!
There we go. Get wrecked.
I hope you were watching, Your Highness.
Nice. Ugh, get lost. Is it over? I believe so. The palace is normal. Well, normal. It's blue. It's not evil looking anymore. What's up, Sarah? I just got word that both the Stahl Ritter and the Count's forces have halted the Underworld's army advance. As for C, he defeated both the main force and bonus catch, Dark Minister Alberic, who was with them. Huh. That it means our long battle finally has come to an end after all. What wonderful news. Yeah, everything's falling into place. Come on, Reen, what do you say we make our way back to the human world? Alisa. You'll get enrolled again so we can attend classes together and then... Alisa. Reen? I can't go back, Alisa. Why not? If you're worried about the underworld, can't you teleport home as much as you need? Take a closer look at your body. Huh? What's this? Hmm? What the? It's happening to me too. Oh my, for me as well. And what's the meaning of this? Yeah, how come nothing's happening to Ellie or even Mona? This is the realm's restoration at work. Say it in human, Mona. This world will return to its natural state. That power must have been held back while that evil being ran the show. But with that thing gone, it's getting back to work. Meaning because we're human and don't belong here, it's trying to return us back to our world. That's the gist of it, yeah. Now that the will to invade this has vanished, the Underworld's connection to the human world has weakened. We probably won't be able to teleport back and forth between worlds like we could before. But like Mona said, this was just how things were meant to be in the first place. No, you're telling me we won't be able to see each other anymore? Loreen, does that mean... Yes, this is goodbye, Alisa. No, I don't want to say goodbye. We just got you back to normal. There's so much for us to do. And I And I don't want to leave Ellie. We're such good friends now. Why does it have to end? I agree. It would be far too lonely a world without her in it. Not to mention this means with my plans to snuggle up with Thoreen. So you really weren't joking? I know we didn't get to spend much time together, but you two were the first friends I ever made in my entire life. I couldn't be happier knowing I got to spend all my time with you. Ellie. Aw, Altina. I'm not good at stuff like this. I think I'll just head back to my village. Come on, Fee. No need to be so bashful. And where's this village? Did you find somewhere new after losing your old one? Nope. I plan on rebuilding my home. Now that'll be one hell of an undertaking. I'll do whatever I can to help, so... You just say the word, alright? Elisa. It's almost time. Reen, thank you for sparring with me. This time together was time well spent. I'll never forget the time we spent in school together, Reen.
Laura, Emma, thank you for everything. I wouldn't trade those memories for anything.
Hey, our bodies are vanishing. I guess this is goodbye.
Whoosh.
I don't know if we'll meet again, but I hope from the bottom of my heart that somehow, someday, somewhere we will. Take care, girls.
Reen! I choose to believe there's some place out there waiting for us. A place that's neither the underworld nor the human world. A place where we can walk side by side.
How about the main game?
I believe that too. I know that future is out there waiting for us to discover it. Until we meet again, so long, Elisa.
Magical Elisa LS!
Oh, really? No extra scene, just ends like that? Alright, I guess?
Elisa. Allie.
What is?
Yes? What is it?
It was all a dream. We're pulling this shit. Alright, I can live with that. Huh? Allie? Oh my god, the fucking working mirror. Oh god. Oh my fuck. Alright. What happened to the underworld? Are we still magical girls? I have no idea what you're talking about. That was a dream? What were you dreaming about for those to be your questions exactly? Oh, you have no idea. It was so long and felt so real and... I can't remember any of it. Oh, well. By the way, Yuna, when did you purchase this strange stuffed animal? I'm not sure. Oh, the picture. I don't even know where I bought it. It's so weird. It's like my head's in a fog when I try to think about it. Yuna, Altina, it's almost time. Oh crap. We don't want to be late for the old and new Class 7 gathering. It's the first time we've all gathered in quite a while. Precisely. We wouldn't want to miss out on keeping the other ladies in check. But the instructor's not your property, you know. That fucking thing winks. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Alright, there was that. I was like, there can't be just that. Dazzling Diabolos gem. Oh boy. Okay, that's all of the minigames for now. The only minigame that is, I would say, technically not finished is the mech one, the Tearfing one. That has to have a third episode, considering there's more to the Reverie corridor deeper in, but that's not open yet. True Sacred Mirror, already saw that. Diabolos Gem. Lost Genesis. Okay, time to cast arts is cut by 60%. That is huge. I'll keep that for whoever I'm gonna need for later. Okay. Oh, I can report. Let me go ahead and do that. How late is it? Oh, it's actually midnight. Okay. Let me go and report that. It's probably a point or rather rank increase. Yep.
Confirming rank points accumulated.
Rank up.
Liberation rank changed. Transferring high rank reward.
Yaldabao. What was that one again? Increases damage dealt with each turn. Oh, that is stupidly strong. Increases damage dealt with each turn. Increased by up to 35%. Effect maxed out after 5 times. Battle begins with all stats raised. 1 turn of all stats up medium and crit rate up by 5%. Comes with Saintly Force, Lost Genesis, 7th Caliber, and Albion Wolf. Oh yeah, that is some stupid shit. I love it. Okay. So, let me round up today's stream with the Moonless Morn books. So, last one I read was 5, right? Yeah, 5 was the last one. Okay, let's read 6 and 7. How long are they? 15 and 15. Okay, perfect. Okay, chapter 6. Thus spoke a woodland wanderer. Nestled in the northeastern corner of the Zemurian continent loomed Mount Whitecrown. Its body played mother to a richly unique culture and ecosystem, but loved deeply by the people who made her home, she was not merciful in turn. The many mysteries and phenomena she held, seen as events worthy of worship for some, while mere fables worthy of dismissal for others, made life very difficult indeed, but still, they continued to live on in her embrace, accepting that this was and would always be her way. Kinda reminds me of Kiragander. Anyway, there were those who insisted there was a connection between the stories of the mountain and the mysterious disappearance of the greatest Matagi who ever lived, Kiyun Olkis. It was on this day that Kunlan was about to come face to face with the truth behind this long-sung tale through a threat looming in the shadows, all while discovering something more about himself than he ever thought possible. And all through the words of someone who came from somewhere far away. So that weird little thing is called the Cylinder of the Frozen Sky. I've never actually seen an artifact before. As the sun set, Mount Whitecrown wailed as wind and snow kicked up to bid these new invaders unwelcome. They had to move quickly, which is why the 3 of them, Kunlan, Sayu, and Dao, now huddled around a campfire in a small cave, the blizzard raging on just arges away. Dao, who had lost his fur coat during their lively encounter, had taken to piling liberal amounts of wood into the fire. According to the 2 foreigners, the Cylinder of the Frozen Sky was capable of adjusting the concentration of moisture in the air, or even controlling the weather within a certain radius. That made quick work of the mystery of how she was able to create fog from seemingly nothing, or banish snowstorms with a flicker of light. And it's also how you were able to cause an avalanche that huge? Kunlan asked, though he knew the answer already. Yeah, I concentrated its power into bolts and adjusted the moisture of the snow where the bolts landed.
If you know how it works, it links up well enough with weapons. Oh, well enough. You make it sound like it's not something you'd believe. Beyond belief. I almost still don't believe it. Kunlan's surprise wasn't just at the artifact, but at the series of events that had occurred in unbelievable succession. The whole day had succeeded in astounding him utterly, from the nomadic tribe responsible for this artifact in hand to the man who hunted them with an expression of malicious thrill. And how did this girl seem to know so much about the world, so much he didn't know? He had never experienced the things she seemed so indifferent to in all his years on the mountain. And with that in mind, he further wonders if these were the kinds of things his old friends who left the village were now experiencing on their journeys. Realizing how little he knew about the outside world startled him in one sense, but in another, it left him curious for more revelations. Dao gave a warm laugh as he wrapped his arms around her shoulders to pull her in as he had done before. Ain't she something else? Doesn't matter how bad a situation gets, she can always think up a way out. Dao, we've talked about this, Sayo whined as she shrugged him off. Even the small interplay between the two that had no doubt happened countless times before felt like something that had come from another world entirely. Their every word, their every interaction served to overwhelm Kunlan, making him realize just how small his existence truly was, dwarfing his spirit more than even the mountain that rose high above them. But his loyalty to the mountain remained even in this bizarre, enlightening befuddlement. He was a Matagi, and through that, the weight of the situation was twice so, inspiring him to rise to action and stop the incoming threat from encroaching upon his small world further. It's still hard to wrap my head around it all, but are you planning to get that part you mentioned back from Raiju? Kunlan pushed the discussion forward, not just to cover the erupting conflict within, but to provide himself some direction. He needed to know precisely where to go in order to discover the role he would have to play in the reality unfolding before him. Yeah, confirmed Sayu. It needs to be completed so we can offer it at the shrine, and once it's complete, it should give us the power we need to take down the Oni for good. She went on to say that they had known the part needed was on Mount Whitecrown, but until she saw it, she was unaware that it had fused with indigenous life. Yet that changed nothing, for they had to retrieve it, fused or free. This new direction failed to anchor him as he hoped. He met a fated beastly rival he hadn't seen in years, only due to the influence of outsiders who revealed to him what gave the beast its legendary status. It was nothing he could have possibly predicted. It came with the strange sensation, one he wouldn't quite be able to put into words if prompted, that his past had run off without him, morphing and distorting under the watchful eyes of others, till it was no longer a narrative to call his own, even if he had to be the one to confront it in the present. He continued on. It was all he could do. Right, that Oni is an entirely different problem. With Raiju, at least, there was a tangible connection, distorted it was now, that cemented these implausible circumstances in reality. The Oni, though, made him feel as though he had been thrust right back into the realm of fantasy. They could not afford to let that monster of a man remain the dominant party between them. Taking up his rifle, Kunlan wordlessly stepped away from the fire, turning toward the entrance of which there was only a swirling vortex of night sky and icy snow. Where are you headed off to all of a sudden? Dao stood and reached out to Kunlan, gripping his shoulder to stop him in his tracks. I can't let the Oni kill Raiju, so I need to hunt it down before he rises from the snow. It would be a disaster if he snatched that part before we could get it. When he turned to answer them, he was met with two unexpected expressions. Expressions one normally wouldn't present in the face of someone readying themselves for a fight to the death. They were smiling. Unexpected though they were, he found comfort in that being their natural reaction. Dao answered, "Well, then we're all in the same boat.
Wouldn't hurt to bring along someone like me if you're open to having a partner help you race the Oni to the finish line. I'll tell you, I got a mean kick. And since Raiju has a part of the artifact inside it, we both should know our way around it, Sayu added. I thought either of us would slow you down. Both of them were right. There was no good reason for Kunlan to be so possessive over this hunt, and there was no greater recipe for seeing to its success than cooperating with two who may know the beast better than he ever thought he did. I don't doubt it, Kunlan responded, but the King of Thunder and I have a history. Why was he being so stubborn about this? Group hunts were a Matagi tradition, and they were more than familiar to him, but there he was, impatiently eager to rush ahead on his own. A part of him was embarrassed by his confusion when their reactions were among the few things in this moment rooted in coherence. Why do you want to go alone? Sayu asked. How come nothing seems to shake you? Kunlan responded with a question of his own. Again, he hoped their answer would anchor him in some way, push him in a right, sound direction that would help him feel with the ease they did. Sayu answered without hesitation, because my goal has an end with meaning. Not just to our people as a whole, but to me as a person. So all that's left to do is achieve it. Makes sense. He didn't know anything about what truly drove her, or what gave this mission of hers such meaning that it drowned out all hesitation. But he could at least, however intangible it was, feel a foundational strength in her answer that brought him comfort. Dao sought to comfort him in another way. Don't think too hard about it. Sayu's an unusual one. Even I have trouble understanding her sometimes. For now, let's just boil it down to us wanting to have your back in a fight. That good enough? Between the talk, Dao had retrieved some things to prepare for heading back out before returning to Kunlan's side to clap him encouragingly on the shoulder. Yeah, good for now. At the time, Kunlan was still aware that the very thing causing his heart to hesitate was also calling up a memory buried deep within. Okay, and part 7. Chapter 7. One People, One Purpose. Sayu could barely see Kunlan's back in front of her. The snow clouds above were thick enough to obscure the moon, and the wind blew hard enough to drive fragments of icy snow into even the tiniest gaps of their clothing. The drifts piling on the ground were now up to their knees, sapping their strength with every step. Februaries on Mount Whitecrown meant that blizzards struck with the ferocity of a temple guard, repelling any who dared to trespass on their sanctuary, and the years had only made them more violent. The Matagi took this as a sign that the mountain spirits were angry at humanity for desecrating the blessings bestowed upon them by Adios. It would be easy to dismiss this as superstition, but the way in which the mountain swallowed up its prey in snow bordered on unnatural. Even the sound of each blizzard's fury was enough to drown out the most primal of screams for help, making rescue a fool's dream. In Mount Whitecrown's most recent display of rage, a single point of light marched through. It consisted of 3 travelers, speaking volumes at their peak to only just hear one another. Damn, it's cold out here. Sure was an idiot for losing my furs. Want to trade coats, Dao? Want to trade coats, Dao? Don't be silly, Sayu. No way I let you catch a cold. I got coats to rub me down and warm me up, so I'm doing fine. Kunlan led the way, with Sayu and Dao trusting the light of his lamp to guide their steps. None were dressed appropriately for such an environment. Kunlan had given his coat to Sayu, leaving him with a thick, though not quite thick enough, sweater to battle the elements. Sayu was still woefully undressed even with her coat, but she was still much better off than Dao, who had fashioned a pitiful covering by cutting armholes into a hempen bag. Oh boy. There's a Matagi lodge just up ahead, Kunlan urged. Just hang in there. The only thing that inspired them to continue this terrible trek was that the route itself was short. Though the foreigners had no defense against the cold, they knew, as woodland wanderers would, how to navigate uneven terrain well. It was only this knowledge that helped them conserve their valuable energy they needed to keep up with the natives of the land. They reached the cabin around midnight. I almost don't know how we made it through that, Kunlan heaved with relief as they entered. We've got time to rest if you need it, though it probably won't be too comfortable. The cabin had been constructed as a simple stop for those climbing the mountain rather than as any formal lodging, consisting of a single room that groaned with every push of the wind outside. It did so even as Kunlan opened the door. He could feel the vibrations of its planks even within his gloves. Yet, ramshackled, it appeared on the surface it remained firm in its foundation, indicating it was regularly cared for. Kunlan's mind wandered to Raiju once they were indoors. He imagined that based on the direction it had gone when fleeing the Oni, it was likely hiding somewhere near the summit. That lined up with what he already knew of the beast. No one had found its lair in the areas inhabited by other bears, and the area in question showed evidence of lightning damage. Their best course of action, if they were to find it, was to resupply and strike out quickly to reach the summit by dawn. Kunlan turned to his companions. There's more stuff left here than I was expecting. Take whatever you can carry. Huh, so you can show a short blade into this wooden hollow thing and make it into a spear? Thou observed one weapon among the stock. What? Some sentences are a bit missed, but whatever. That's called a Fukuro Nagasa, Kunlan explained. It's an offshot of the knife I have with me. While he was busy gathering anything that was vital to their survival, Sayu took a look at the hunting gear and specialized equipment in the farther corner of the cabin. She was quietly curious about her surroundings, both from a simple, innocent perspective and from a deeply intellectual perspective. Oh yes, fur! Where have you been all my life? You beautiful bastard! Dao, on the other hand, dived into the supplies with abandon, eventually caressing and curling up among a pile of warm furs. There was a fire pit in the center of the room. Sayu approached. Looks like we've got an Irori too. I'll go ahead and get the fire going. Thanks. Wait, where did you learn that word? Kunlan was puzzled as he continued sorting through supplies. It was already strange enough that you pegged me as a Matagi at all. I learned Irori from this book, she responded, removing her book from the pouch at her wrist. And the traveler who gave it to me was a Matagi, the same person I told you about before. It was the book she had been so particular about when they first met, entitled Fundamentals of Indigenous Cultures. Kunlan found that the binding was quite aged when he took it into his hands and flipped through it, but it still held up very well over the years. Oh, this book is over 25 years old. The information would have been out of date to more modernized cultures, but all that was written on the Matagi was still very relevant, making it all the more apparent to him that their lives had not changed with the passing of time. The book contained the names, lifestyles, and beliefs of various cultures and ethnicities Kunlan had never heard of before, as well as objective insights from the author, adding a beating heart behind its logical prose. Sayu and Dao's people, the Woodland Wanderers, were also mentioned. I found your people, Kunlan said, reading on with interest. You sound like a pretty peaceful group the way you're written here. He wondered again how the Woodland Wanderers had such a rare artifact in their possession and why they were guarding it, though most of that had been answered at full volume during their windy trek. the Woodland Wanderers had an agreement with the Septian Church. They would collect any artifacts the Church's people could not reach, and in exchange they were given the freedom to use them at their discretion, indulging in their many benefits. That is very interesting, actually. Before handing them over to the Church at designated shrines. The book itself only gave vague hints as to this part of their background. Instead, it was full of experts on how they on how they supported themselves with woodcrafts and assisting merchants during peaceful times, as well as brimming with notes detailing their relationships with other cultures and their day-to-day aesthetics. I doubt anything written here is new to you, but the book itself is special. Kunlan guessed. That's right, I'm only here today because of it and the person who gave it to me, Sayo answered. You might say he and I are... You might say he and it are motivation. Must be nice to be that motivated by something. For me it's more... Both she and Dao had found their own purposes in the ways of their people. Sayo in particular held a deep faith in her heritage, and that was key in her reasoning for being on this mountain. Kunlan failed to resonate with that even now. What was he on this mountain for? What inspired him to be here in this moment? No matter how far he looked within, all he could see was a deep, unending emptiness. It's fine if you can't relate. Dao's voice snapped him out of a meditation that was longer than he intended. Now back to his senses, Kunlan looked to see the young man now stretched out over straw, and Sayo crouched in front of the Irori. Sayo is the only bookworm we've got, so even to us, she just sees the whole world differently. Sayo's bigger perspective has helped me find my way more than a few times, Dao continued, standing to give Kunlan a charitable pat on the shoulder. So I get what you're going through. But you don't have to be set on something like her. Or have any deep meaning in what you're doing right now if it's just not there. If you can't think of anything that motivates you, just do whatever you're doing now, and maybe in time that motivation will find you. Yeah, you're right. Kunlan was motivated by words that were precisely what he needed in the moment to ground him. For now, all we can do is do what we were planning to do anyway. Keep moving. He did not know when he would be free of the chains of uncertainty he found himself wrestling with. What he did know was that something had changed about the uncertainty itself, and his new companions were the catalyst to that change. Perhaps this would further lead to something, perhaps even lead to the same exact thing that birthed motivation in them. Their silence between conversations as they watched the quietly flickering fire had been deafening by the wailing winds outside. But as the fire grew, so did its voice, and Kunlan began to think that even through a blizzard too great for words, was still a straight, clear path. Okay, so that's part 7. So how many was there still? It goes up to 14, so that's halfway done. Okay. It's gonna be for the next stream. Next stream is gonna be on Wednesday. I'm gonna continue that then. Tomorrow have some other stuff to do. So no stream tomorrow. And yeah. Got, what, 3 more Daydreams to complete. The minigames are kinda done for now. Well, outside of the mech game. The mech game has to have one more component, but that will require the continuation of the corridor to give more orbs. But we'll see. So Wednesday, probably gonna finish the 3 Daydreams, and then we'll see. But yeah, anyway, this will be it for today. So thanks for watching and good night.